just started it up, yeah.
I'm going to office just to get sausage tea for dinner
Okay.
with pasta.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
I'll be back in 15 minutes.
Okay.
And now that I can
Up and at 'em, Pep. Up and at 'em.
Who am I? Am I not unique? Maybe I'm not here at all. But the fake us, blinding us with lies that break us all the soul. Oh, it's useless. What could it mean to wake here? What does it all mean? Can we make a difference? Can we really make a difference? If we don't break out of here. Wake up, get up there. Raise your voice against liars. Beat around the fire. Why does nobody want change? Just imagine you're out there.
You're alright.
Swatting lights in a making. Can't move fast without breaking. If you hold on, life will change.
Okay, here we go. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Persona 5, the Stream Edition. Last time we started and nearly finished making our way through Futaba's palace in order to secure ourselves an infiltration route. And this time we're going to finish that up, and then ideally we're going to finish up Futaba's palace fairly shortly as well. Now, in the interim, since the last episode, I've also I checked a few things in order to see what we need to do in order to get our social stats up to the next ranks that I need them to be at. Excuse me. Namely, Charm being rank 5, Kindness being rank 4, and Proficiency being rank 4. I noted down everything that I need to do in my notes for that. Hey Carbon, how's it going? And basically, once we're done with Futaba's Palace, which I'm going to try to do sooner rather than later here, we're going to go ahead and do a few things in order to get our social stats to where they need to be in order for me to continue with Confidants. I think if I remember right from my notes, from this point forward in the game, other than going to Mementos or going to palaces and that sort of a thing, I am only quote-unquote wasting 6 days and 14 nights for the purpose of social stats or for hanging out with friends at movies. Other than that, we should be smooth sailing in terms of getting to all of the stuff that we need for social stats and Confidants getting maxed by the end of the game. Evening, Kira. How's it going? And I'm glad you're doing a little better there, Carbon. Hopefully it all goes up and up from here. And your health only improves from here. Anyway.
Okay, let's move on.
Let's go ahead and go ahead into the last puzzle area of the Great Corridor in order to unlock this last door here. I had Pepper up on the couch with me, but she decided to slide her way off just a second ago, so that was what that was. Maybe she'll come back up before the end. Maybe she'll come over to me and be like, hey, can you bring me back up? So we'll see. But anyway, this is the last chamber, the Chamber of Sanctuary, and it looks like there's quite a bit of stuff to do in here, so I guess we're gonna have to get started. Let's see here. Yeah, I think all things said and done, we should be okay in terms of the stuff we have. I'll just have to avoid running headlong into a bunch of enemies, that would be fine. Just playing some Elder Scrolls Online, gotcha. Nice. Well, yeah, even if they are cognitive, you know. Probably. Unless we all went to Egypt or something. Though I kind of doubt the school would go for that. Did I get that idea in your head, Kira, after yesterday we were talking about Final Fantasy XII and then you started talking about how you were playing Elder Scrolls Online, or was it just sort of a thing you decided to do? Well, then I guess we're gonna have to deal with the shadows as well as the scenery, but we'll deal with that as we go.
There's a treasure chest.
Now, I'm thinking, oh, you got it last week? Oh, okay, gotcha. Now, I'm thinking that we're gonna have to, because there's only enough time without a few other things popping up for us to do crafting for tools outside of free time and classes. 2 more times throughout the game, and one of them I'm going to be doing in not too long, so I gotta kinda... I'm thinking we may have to reset a few times when we're doing crafting for lockpicks to ensure that we get as many of them as possible. There is a better lockpick that we can make in the game, but, this is a controversial opinion, you're welcome to disagree if you would like. That particular lockpick, called the Eternal Lockpick, which I'll show off shortly, is totally not worth it because it takes literal hours of grinding to get all of the materials you need from my personal experience, and I don't think we're going to bother doing that because I don't feel like spending one full stream gathering materials for an item that's only going to help us for 2 dungeons. So that's just my personal opinion, but we'll see how I feel when I get closer to that point. We aren't there yet. So.
Show me your true form.
Now, if only I could wall jump, this puzzle would be far easier than it actually is going to be, but unfortunately it's not the case. So, well, I mean, you can't hit them all there, Morgana. Maybe I shouldn't switch. Because we can do this if I don't switch. I could have him give me money, but I don't really need it that badly. I usually use that option, and here, you know, you see a lot of people who play the game. Well, I say a lot of people, but it's mostly my impression of Omega Evolution when he played the game. And when he played the game, he had all of these other items that he could use in battles, like baptismal water and the Ifuda items, which give you basically party-wide buffs, and it's just like, am I playing this wrong? But no, it's not that I'm playing it wrong, it's more like I'm not on Merciless, so I don't have to worry as much about the other options I have in battle. Hey, I got a life stone. That being said, I am using strategy in the fights that I do here, regardless of the fact that I'm on normal. So, when we eventually move up to Merciless difficulty, it probably won't be too much of a slog, because I'll just strategize that the same way I strategized this, except I'll probably need more strategy to really work it all out properly. Okay. There is a second floor, and we probably need to get up to that spot up there that shows above the main floor that we're on right now, in order to get the third and final light thing on the door. Okay. And then, does it show where the treasure is from here? No, it does not. Okay. Well, either way, let's go up in here and beat our way to the top floor. Okay, well, that's a little ominous way of greeting us, but sure. this.
It's somewhere.
And I'm pretty sure there's probably gonna be shadows in here. Maybe not. Now where are we? Let's check it out. Big hole, obviously. Well, unfortunately, we won't be able to jump from one direction to the other, so I guess we could... Well, this isn't gonna work either. So I guess we're going this way, then. Let's check around these corners, make sure there aren't any enemies to jump out at me. Doesn't look like it. Okay.
It's somewhere.
That's stealable, but... Lots of shadows up ahead, huh, Morgana? I'm not so sure. Oh, there's two of them there, but I could probably... Well, let's see. I was gonna say I could probably cut one off at the pass if I go around here. So that's where we'll go. We'll go this way. Nope, nothing there. What about here?
It's somewhere.
Treasure. A ruby. Alright. And then, oh god. I found a guard dog. He's sniffing me out.
Show me your true form.
Well, he won't be sniffing me out for long. Freaking guard monkeys. Okay, so we need to knock you out of the air. And then swap over here.
You powered up from the baton pass.
Do that. And then swap again to this.
Baton pass.
And then beat everybody up with Sai. Masai? Sayo? I feel like we're gonna just kill the Anzus with the all-out attack anyway, so it's Sayo, I guess. More accurate. Not that we need to worry too much about that, but... Give me the goods, huh? I don't need what you're selling, peddler! I'll take the experience in the end, thanks. Hey, Sandman's level 29. Nice.
Alright.
And he gets a new skill, Sleep Boost, which would help him if he was actually sleeping anything anymore, but he's really not, so let's get rid of it. And he's done! This is going to be his final skill set, probably, unless I manage to somehow get Tentara Fu on him. But I doubt it, so
Okay.
we will probably use Sandman more often than he probably needs to be used, if that makes any sense. We'll be using him long after his level becomes obsolete, basically, is what I'm saying. Oh, excuse me. I'm trying to ambush, and Body's like, no, you're gonna sneeze first. I was like, I don't think so! Okay. So let's do this, and then we'll headbutt the Anubis, and then we won't have anything to worry about. Not that we had anything to worry about because of those Hermelin badges, but I gotta show how you do this normally anyway. And now, what do you say we do a Swift Strike? Well, that works. Nice job, Ryuji. Nice and powerful. I don't think this gets rid of his forgetfulness, not that it matters, but you know. Well, it might matter actually because Joker's on a different persona, but nope, doesn't get rid of it. Good. Boy, that would have been embarrassing, huh?
Some other way.
Ah, not quite. Did he say something like, I think my mind's gone? Yeah, I suppose there, Mr. Anubis. Now, if the battle lasts long enough, by the way, with Anubis, where he can't do anything to you, especially if you go into rush mode, they will start to think about running away from you because they can do literally nothing to you. So, yeah, it's something that happened to me a couple of times on my previous file, but Usually it's not anything to worry about. As long as you have enough attack power and DPS to kill them quickly, you should be fine. Let's press it anyway. See what happens. Sounds like it. I guess we'll have to go check. Let's see. Let's go out here.
Enemy ahead! Be careful!
I see them. Here they come. We'll take them out, and then we'll take out the other one that was walking around the corridor with them.
Show me your true
I wonder if the higher difficulties change the aggro distance of the enemies there. Like, if I'm running up on an enemy and Merciless is going to totally see me earlier than it would otherwise.
I don't think you have any skills that'll hit its weakness.
Are you talking to yourself, Morgana, or...?
Vicious foe. Attack with psychokinetic skills.
Okay, anyway.
My other self!
I could heal with Morgana, I think, just to top everybody off. He's using a lot of his SP, but again, he should be fine. We should be able to get through here without him having to worry too much.
Sandman. You're mine.
Looking cool, Joker!
Ravage them.
Looking cool, Joker!
And then once we get through here, well, we'll be in good shape because we'll be almost done. Guess I need this bad beat to hit. Yeah,
Skull, give me more!
that'll hurt a little. Yeah, a little.
Only one more.
Zone up.
Let's go!
We can kill him with regular attacks. Or that could happen, and now Ryuji's dead. Almost.
Everyone, watch your health.
Maybe I shouldn't underestimate this Toth, huh?
Losers.
A spectacular victory!
That's that whole thing where one wrong move and you totally kill your own self there in this game. It doesn't matter what difficulty you're on, it can happen. So you gotta be careful. Yeah, as you can see, quite a bit of HP we can heal with just a single Mediarama there, so... but Ryuji's not quite up at the top, so let's get him to the top there. There we go. How's everybody doing on EXP, by the way? So you two are even, basically, so that's good. You are catching up to these two. So that's good. And eventually you'll catch up to these two as well. Don't wanna... I could switch these two for Yusuke and Makoto, I guess. I don't really need Fry for anything in particular, but Bufu would be nice. Yeah, you know what? I'll keep this party for now. When we get to the next boss fight, which there's another mini boss before we're done,
Joker!
I will
a treasure
go
chest.
from there.
Let's open it!
Oh, hey, I probably fixed up that trap there so that it wouldn't do anything. Dust-crusted gear? Ew. Could take that to the laundromat, but why? Why would I do that? It's too much work for too little additional effect, at least for now.
Focus.
Later in the game, it's a little bit of a different story. We'll go to the next area in just a minute, but first,
Something.
we had to go over here and press another button.
Hey.
Yeah, let's press this one. Push all the buttons. Ah, there we go.
It seems...
Let's check it out and see if we can figure out how to get back there. So that'll lead us a quick way down if we need to, but I don't need to, so we'll just go back this way. And then crawl through here. Any enemies out there? I don't think so. Though they could totally pop out of there somehow. I kind of want to go around and be a little careful. Slide into the shadows right here just in case, you know?
Let's get it! Right now!
How about I go right here
Show
and
me
then
your
get this
true
one?
form.
That worked out better than I thought it was going to when I accidentally slipped over there, but...
Chance to strike! Go!
Okay, so... I guess I could try Lucky Punching, see if it works again. Nope.
Finish it!
Okay, so we will go over to Sandman. We'll do this,
Looking cool,
and
Joker!
then do this. And as we've seen before, an all-out attack is not going to be enough to kill them. So we'll back out.
Let's go.
And then I will Pulinpa one of them. And we'll headbutt the other one once we get to his turn. In the meantime, or I could Dormino one of them even as well. But in the meantime, let's do this. Try to deal some extra damage there. There we go. I'd like to see you try Megiddo now. Ha ha. Gotcha. Yeah, like I said, those status effects will come in handy for you. Don't underestimate them.
Go now.
Big technical hit coming up. Actually, the weakness overrode the technical. Masai should kill them both. Using a lot of SP here, but that's okay. Okay, now we can do things to you. Join my cause. Yeah, I wish. Well, actually, I don't wish, because I would like to fuse a Toth later on as a stepping stone for something else, but great reinforcements.
I don't advise fighting it.
Well, we're gonna fight it anyway, so hate to disappoint you there. I can.
Calm down.
I don't want to do this.
Go down.
Let's do this
Looking cool, Joker.
and this.
Looking
And
cool.
we'll back out again. And let me pass it along to... We'll pass to Ryuji, and then we'll see if Bad Beat hits both of them. Because that'll probably be our best bet. There we go.
Go, give me more.
You're next, huh? Okay, well, I need a big Garula there, Morgana. There you go.
We're done here. Let's go.
That was a little scary, wasn't it? But that's okay.
Team.
We made it. Some extra items there, and Ryuji and Morgana are level 31s. They're working their way up. They're now our highest level party members,
Okay.
along with Joker,
A
of course.
stylish victory.
Okay, the other enemy left, so let's go. Whoop, go back in here. See if I can't respawn that guy. I feel like if I come back in here, though, I'm gonna like
Focus.
spawn something out of one of these, but apparently not. Couple of different ways to go here. Okay. Fancy statue of Anubis there, but doesn't really do much for us.
Focus.
That's a glowing sarcophagus, huh? That's a little weird, huh? I guess we could go check it out.
It's somewhere.
What's this all about?
This is strange.
Yeah, he's got a blue staff instead of a stone one. Okay, let's check it out. Ah, button. Let's press the button then. Secret button! And there's another one over there now. Okay, so let's go back, but let's not get too hasty because I know this guy's probably going to respawn. Or not. Maybe he'll respawn when I press this button.
Hey. Hey.
Ah, and another passageway to another one of those orb things. Probably need this for a puzzle somewhere coming up here. Yeah, let's take the gem with us. Sanctuary gem.
Hey.
Okay, cool. Wonder if it's gonna block me from passing somewhere around here like it did last time. You could use some HP there, but other than that... Oop, whoa, whoa. I knew one of them was gonna come busting out, I just didn't know which one and where. Ah,
I'll reveal your
got
truth.
you now. Oh, okay, that's not so bad. I was like, wow, that's a lot of enemies, but no, it's really not that bad.
I missed. It's clearly inferior. Wind with wind attacks.
I was gonna say, Morgana, does he have like dodge wind or something, or What's going on, man?
Looking cool, Joker. If you pass the baton, you can hit the foe's weaknesses.
I can hit their weaknesses regardless there, Makoto. So that's what I'm gonna do. This is gonna hurt a little, but we'll be fine.
Great move, Joker.
Yeah.
That's too well done.
Let's go.
I was planning on passing the baton to do that, but that's fine. This works out okay.
2 foes left. Let's do this. Oh, slow. Let's do this. Take this.
Man, they were really dodgy, weren't they?
Yeah.
It's like the enemies are trying to screw me over here at some point, but I'm not gonna let that happen. Ah, Makoto got a new skill, Flash Bomb. So it's like Vajra Blast, except chance to dizzy. Well, that's okay. I don't know that I'll use it that much, but it's there. She gets her new skill, Dekunda, at level 34. It's sort of like Dekaja, like I said last time, except it, instead of taking away buffs from foes, takes away debuffs from your allies. So that's pretty good.
All right.
But I do need to fix her moveset a little bit there. So let's go do that. Stick that there for now. And I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. So I should probably keep Ann and Yusuke in the party there. How close is Makoto to Ryuji and them? Sort of close. Though to be honest, I'd rather have Morgana be higher on level. Mostly because of the fact that Morgana is more useful in this dungeon because of the Geru skills that he has, but we'll make do as we go along. Really though, I could just be spamming Swift Strike instead of trying to fiddle around like this, but it's okay. We'll get through this regardless. Oh. Gotta be a little careful there. Is he coming this way? He is. Yeah, if I hide here, we should be okay. There we go. Gotcha, bitch. That's one thing that I didn't do on my original file. I didn't really think it through when I was hiding in the shadows. I figured you not only needed to be in the shadows, but you also needed to be completely out of sight in order for it to work. But that's not always the case. You pretty much just need to be in the shadows. It doesn't matter if you're in their line of sight or what, but yeah, it should be fine. I don't have Ryuji to make him forget things, so pass over to Yi.
The baton pass makes it work.
That. And then we'll pass over to Joker, and we'll do some swift striking because his turn is next, and so I can slip back to Isis if need be.
Keep up the pace. That's 2 enemies down for Joker.
There we go. And then we can try stealing from him. Nope, nothing. Alright, well then we'll just do this. And eventually we'll kill him.
Let's go.
There we go. Reinforcements? Nope, never mind. It kind of lingered there, so I was like, oh boy, we're probably going to have to fight some additional enemies, but nope, not needed. And Yusuke gets a new skill, Speed Master. Very nice. It gives him Tsukikaja at the start of the fight, which is pretty good. What do I want to get rid of for that, though? Most of his moves are pretty good. I could get rid of regular Tsukikaja since I have that on Joker, and I also have Masukikaja on Joker as well, so I could pass that up with Neko Shogun. I think that's what we'll do. Eventually Yusuke will get Masukikaja for himself, and eventually Saizo will get Auto Masuku, which gives everyone Masukikaja at the beginning of the fight. So when we get to those, Speedmaster obviously will be obsolete, but until then, make do with what we've got. He gets his next skill at 34, Tempest Slash. That'll replace Giant Slice, basically, on our list of things that he can do well.
Okay.
Good work.
I have something.
Keep it up.
I can feel it.
There's steel. Nope. Okay, so let's keep going here then. Oh god. Jump back down. Jump back down. Thank you. Phew. Gotta be a little more careful, I guess. Didn't see that guy up on the ledge there. Oops.
Now's our chance to strike. Go.
Let's see. Yusuke's turn is next, so I guess we just not try to knock people down. Nope. Mind Slice? Okay, well, somebody's confused. Oh, they're both confused. Good. Well, that means I can be a little more aggressive there.
You're mine.
Joker took one out. All right.
Good.
We all did
Good.
great, huh?
Well done. Lots of physical attacks there, but well done. And Anne is level 31. Good. She's catching up there. Slowly but surely.
Okay, that's all.
Yeah, that's all, Yusuke. Just be glad they didn't try to kill us like some of the last ones. I really need to try to get people a little closer together on these, but we'll get there. That's a spot for the gem right there.
Hey,
Yeah, we've got the gem, so let's put it in here and see what we get. Ah,
what immense power.
I don't think it's going to disappear when we cross over it, although it looks like there's another pedestal over there. I wonder if we... Okay, so we can't remove the gem. Okay, well that just saves me the trouble of going and taking it and then trying to do this puzzle without it, because that just means there will be another one of them over here at the end. So let's do this. How far do we have to go? Just the last... This looks like the last leg of the puzzle here, I think. I say that, but I could be totally wrong. I think this is also getting close to where the next sub-boss is, if I remember right. Let's just be cautious, that's all. Oh, get in right here. There we go. Looks like another locked chest over there. Come along over here, little puppy, so I can ambush the hell out of you. You're not gonna come over here, are you?
I'll reveal your true
Fine, I'll
form.
get your master first.
Now's our chance to strike. Go. Time to
I've got it.
Plus, with
shoot. The Tom Pack.
Yusuke having Tsukakaja on himself automatically now, it makes things a little bit easier because he's able to hit things without having to worry about ever missing, basically. Now,
Let's go.
like it's highly unlikely that he'll miss things now. This could have been a bad choice because of Anubis being there, actually. Well, no, because I can switch back. Never mind.
There's 2 enemies here.
My other self.
Oh, right. Yusuke gets his turn first. I'm like, wait a minute. Where's my turn?
Prepare yourself. Someone finish it.
Let's go.
Yeah, no, not quite an item there.
Take this. Such a pain.
Yeah, good luck with that. I guess I could use Morgana's SP for this. We should be okay.
Thank you.
Watch me run into like 20 bazillion Nagas after this. It's gonna make things way more difficult than it has to be.
Thou.
Oh, nice crit.
We got him on the ground. This sucks. I knew you could do it, Fox.
Everyone, with me.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, not quite enough. That's okay though, because I can finish him like this.
Can I beat that loser?
Or we could do this. Okay, fine. Go ahead, Anne. Hog all the spotlight. That's fine with me. Hey, some more liquid mercury and an aluminum sheet. Nice.
It's a step forward.
Yes, it is, although I don't know if it's a step forward in the direction you're thinking, Joker. I'm thinking it's a step forward in terms of the raw materials we have available to us, because those two items there, as I recall, are the ones that we need in order to create the Eternal Lockpick. And that means less grinding for me in the long run, which is not bad. Never a bad thing.
Joker, a treasure chest. Let's open it.
Sure.
Oh.
Although we gotta deal with that enemy that just respawned behind us in a minute. What's in it, Morgana? A retention vest. Okay, and we also got, what was that one called? I'll look at the outfit in a minute, because we got a female one and a male one just a minute ago, so I'll look at them in a second.
All right. The first move is ours.
Let's go.
Let's do this first.
Oh, nice
There we
one,
go.
Fox.
I am thou.
And then Mind Slice.
Last one.
There we go. Well done. Well, he's not doing much, so let's just do this.
One enemy remaining. The last one.
And not quite enough for an item.
We're done.
Still trying to steal those items, man. The only problem, though, of course, with using all those physical attacks is that Yusuke ends up with not a whole lot of HP by the end of the fight. But I am getting some SP back, so I could just go in my menu and take care of that real quick for him. There we go. Sweet. Okay, so we got a couple of equipment items. Let's check them out. Retention vest, resist forget, male only. I can pass the Saint's tunic down to somebody. I probably need to go buy some armor soon, huh? And we also got one. Dogwatch kimono, resists sleep. Okay, well, Anne's in the party, so let's give her that. That works. And I guess I'll give Saizo this, because I don't need resist rage in this dungeon. And then you can have the Saint's tunic. You need a new collar, I think, Morgana. You're good. This one was 77? Okay, well that's not great, but it'll do for now. And that's 104. Yeah, we need to get our defenses above 100, I think. That would make things a little less spooky when we're fighting off tons of enemies here. So I'm guessing the red part there is the upper floor here, isn't it? Yeah, looks like it. So we'll probably get up there from just going around in the other areas here. So let's go here.
The cognition here is weak. There may be a safe room nearby.
Okay, well then let's check that out after we go here. Grab this. I think this looks kind of like a mini boss area, so let's go to the safe room instead. We'll work on it later.
This looks usable.
Don't sit on my mic
Let's take a-
headphones. Okay, so we got a safe room. Am I level 32 yet? I don't think so. I am level 32. Okay. Well, I could go fuse another tri-auto thing that I could use right about now, but before I do that, I'm gonna fight my way through the rest of this area. We'll do the tri-auto thing that I need in a little bit. First thing I'm gonna do, though, go down here. Put Speedmaster there. That'll work. Okay. Now we should be good. So let's check our progress there. We're practically done, but let's do it anyway. How's our progress?
You got it.
Yep. I imagine you said you wanted to. Right, exactly.
Indeed.
I mean, I was gonna say, I think Yusuke would understand more probably than most of us what Futaba's going through.
What are your thoughts?
Considering the situation he was in, although Futaba was a little more alone, from what my understanding is, than Yusuke was.
Man.
Okay, well, Morgana's feeling a little worn out, and after this boss fight, we'll swap him in for somebody else. But let's keep exploring for
Shall
now.
we go?
I'm going to save it here, though,
I'll just
because,
add
again,
this.
there's a sub-boss right there. I have a couple of save files below this one that are from later dates, by the way. That was a part of me figuring out what I needed for the next levels of everything. I basically tested by going through the next days in the game and just straight up working on social stats until
Okay.
I knew exactly how many points I needed for each thing. So that's what that's all about. What are you doing?
Stretching.
Well, don't rock my microphone stand while you're stretching.
Takes my shoulder and pulled it.
Well, that's not good. Looks like a tomb of some kind. Well, let's check it out.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, that is Shadow Futaba. And that's why we didn't go in here first. Yeah, let's keep going. I already took care of saving and everything, so we should be okay. Yeah, you're not getting rid of us that easily.
Hell?
Oh, what, you mean of the palace? Oh, good lord, here we go again. Great. Another Mott? Yeah, just... You say what you need to say there, Mott. We'll take care of you, just like we did last time. Well, we got Morgana and we got Yusuke to handle his little cronies, so I think we should be okay. So let's do this, and then we'll switch over and probably do... what are we gonna do here? Let's probably do a Mabufu, maybe?
Let's go.
And that'll deal some extra damage, including on Lamia, who will get knocked down from this. And we can probably swap in... Ah! Nice freeze. And now, my friends, you die.
Satanta. Ravage them.
Nice. Very nice. Okay, who are you gonna trap? And his identity crisis gets even more crazy. Oh, good lord.
I am
How
thou.
does this happen?
I don't know.
He shows me that for the first time earlier, I just don't even like. And then it just happens again. Of course it.
Yep, that's how it works. Okay,
Hacks!
okay, so let's knock this guy down, and then we'll Rising Slash him, and it'll deal lots of damage, and we'll be good. It'll deal more damage than the all-out attack, for sure. Plus, I don't gotta worry about Yusuke missing because of Tsukikaja being on him now, so this should work pretty good. Yeah, very nice. I don't know if this guy is resistant to fire. I guess we could find out. He is not. Very good. Morgana's rattled, so he's not gonna be doing much. And I can handle that. That's fine.
I am thou.
Why don't you just Bufula her,
Goemon, strike.
and then swap over to me, and we'll do the same thing we just did there, Yusuke.
We can hit their weaknesses. Pass the baton.
Get them. Here goes.
Gotcha.
Sona.
Satanta, my friend, I need you again.
Go down.
Hooah!
Were those crits really necessary?
No, but Swift Strike is borked as fuck, so I mean, you
The
know.
time passing is borked as fuck.
Well, yeah, that's true too.
Damn it.
Yeah, just don't piss her off, Ryuji. We're trying to help her, remember? She's not a bad person. True. Very true. So let's see how close we are. Ah, I can climb up here. Okay. How are we doing on everything here? I could use a little HP. Thanks, Principality. 6, 17, 13, 19. Okay, well, I'll figure out how I want to structure this later. For now, we should be okay. Keep going. It's stealable, yes it is. Good. So let's grab that ruby. And then, looks like we can make our way through this next area a little bit from here. Well, I could jump down, but those enemies have respawned, so maybe I shouldn't do that. Can I jump over there? No, I cannot. Gonna have to find another way around, it looks like. We did. Okay, let's go find the other one. And they specifically said we need to find another one, so since we need to find another one... no, I don't want to jump that way, I want to jump that way. Another one, huh? Okay, well let's go back across then. Maybe there's one back this way that I missed. Again, wherever that is. Okay, let's go check it out. Probably just gotta jump over here. Yes, there we go. Somewhere. Jump up here. There we go. It's like, wait a minute, where's the prompt? Somewhere. Ah, and we have another gem. Let's grab it. Yeah, let's grab this one, and then see what we get out of it. Probably a bunch of enemies popping out of coffins down here or something like that. Yep. Run this way. There we go. Sweet. I hid behind the wall before he could find me. That makes things a
It's
little
within
easier.
range. Show me
Gotcha!
your true form.
Let's see what we got here. Okay, well.
The first move is ours.
There's a few of them.
Yeah, there's a few of them, alright. How about we do this? And we'll swap over to Yusuke, have him shoot people.
Fox taking over.
You powered up from the baton.
That, and then switch Sandman in and do crazy things.
Lend me a hand.
Baton pass.
Persona.
We can just use one single gorilla. We don't need to reflect or anything like that. If we do that and we do an all-out attack, well, they won't last long. I'm pretty sure we can get through this without Morgana running out of SP. I'm gonna try. We'll see if it works out for me or not. I mean, if it doesn't, I have SP restorative items, so it's not a huge
That's all
deal.
it takes for me.
So I'm not too worried. I just figure, we'll give it a shot. Make things more interesting, you know. Okay. There we go. Then down here, plop this in the pedestal. Yeah, let's give it a try. Now what do we got? Ah. He's just happy to see all this crazy art. Yeah, he's a riot in most of the dungeons you bring him into. Okay, well, we could go up there and grab that, but we don't really need to grab that. Where am I even going right now? Okay, up there is probably for the best. Where does this lead? This leads over here. Oh, it leads to that button. Okay, where the ballista was originally. Gotcha, gotcha. But we need to go up here instead. Anything around? Nope. I have something. Anything to break? Nope. Let's follow the light through the corridor then. It's somewhere. Yeah, that's breakable. I'm just trying to make sure we don't get ambushed by somebody while I'm breaking things and getting a Sekhmet mural. Yeah, just a little. Okay, and now we need to go across here. Somewhere. Enemies in here?
I
Nope.
can feel it. A treasure chest. This is what thievery is about.
Well, this one's not locked, so that's fine. An Ignis ring. I think we already got one of those, if I remember right. Nope, didn't quite, but we got something similar. We got the Blitz ring. Both of those will be sold because, yeah, they're not that great. Okay, now we can go back into the Chamber of Sanctuary all the way up here. We just got to jump around here in order to keep going. Well, I didn't think I'd be climbing on these statues when I got in here today, but I suppose life is full of compromise, isn't it? Okay, gently. Waiting for the surprise shadow attack that's going to probably come up here somewhere.
Huh.
Hey, another treasure chest, okay.
This is what thievery is about. Focus.
And one last chest, Time-Worn Armor. I think that's another one to plop in the washing machine, but again, it's doubtful that we'll even get time to do that by the end of the game, so...
I sometimes forget the
Yeah, that's same here because the washing machine barely ever does anything decent for me on regular new game because most of the time the only thing that you need is the stuff that's at the end of the game. And yeah, that's the thing.
Oh boy.
Leave that there. Okay. Sorry, taking a drink. Okay. Also, why didn't you leave your computer on so that you're in the chat with me? Do you not want me to be successful on Twitch? Do you want me to be stuck in obscurity forever?
My computer's dead, and so is my phone.
How do you manage that on the same day?
Well, you see, here's the thing. My computer battery is like has the length of like a gnat.
Jesus. I'm gonna open a window too. Hold on one sec.
Let's see what this heckin' boy is.
There we go. It's been raining all day, so seeing the sunlight is a nice treat. Okay. Oh, great. Okay, so let's check out this last mural here. That's a little more complicated. Well, let me give it a shot. Okay, so standard knowledge says that I should probably try to find the corners first.
Or you could follow the bottom because the feet are lined up down there.
That is also true, but that means this one definitely goes here, and that means this one definitely goes here. She's there, so Futaba's goes here. Now, where is the rest of her body? There it is. So that goes like that, definitely. That looks like a desk or something, maybe. That goes there. Okay, I think I lined that up okay, but this is not part of this. This goes over here somewhere. Maybe? Maybe not. Ah, got it. Okay. I was gonna say, wouldn't the computer be up on their desk? But no, it's on the floor apparently. Got it. That's what it looks like.
Oh,
Right. Yeah, but I don't know. It seemed like... It just seemed like a normal spat. Like, you know, parents and children have that sometimes. It didn't seem like something that was chronic. Right.
And again.
That's the picture they're painting. But let's remember, we're in her cognition, so this is what she thinks, obviously. It could have been a vastly different story. I don't know about that. Yeah. She obviously has some issues that she's working through. Okay, well anyway, let's head down into the corridor now that we've got that, and we'll check out this door next to the save room here. Safe room, that is. That looks like yellow tape. What's that all about? Let's check it out. Private, do not enter. Wasn't this on her door when we were in the house?
Hey, this ain't opening. Think there's a way to open it somewhere
Yeah, it
else?
seems like Futaba had it pretty rough.
this
You're right about that,
door.
Kira.
It looks familiar.
And like I said, I think it was,
Futaba's room.
yeah, on her room there. Hey, Conker, how's it going?
Why ain't it opening?
It must be her cognition that no one can enter it.
Because we haven't entered her room yet, we can't get in? That's what you're saying?
I'm surprised that you made it this far. Beyond lies the Pharaoh's chamber.
And here I thought the tomb back there was her chamber.
So the treasure's still here?
Indeed. However, You need my permission to open this door.
Okay, Carbon, take it easy. I'll see you in a little while then.
Then open it for us.
I
Hosting a
cannot.
server for a game.
You must have her invite you in.
So you can't do it, Shadow Futaba. We need to have the real Futaba bring us into her room.
What the F? Ain't this your palace?
What's she mean, Mona? The shadow is Futaba, but not Futaba herself.
What the
In other
fuck?
We need the real Futaba's
Because against
permission.
everything P4 taught me.
Well, no, because they, in P4, when it's the Shadow, they accept the Shadow as a part of themselves. So that's when the Shadow becomes them. Until they accept the Shadow as a part of themselves,
They're a
it's
separate being.
yeah, basically.
So we need to have Futaba open her room and let us in?
That sounds easy enough, but
Made it all the way here. You may be able to do it.
something tells me it's not going to be that simple.
It's never that simple.
Looks like we'll have to return to reality once.
But I remember Boss saying that she won't let anyone in.
Right. She's a serious shut-in.
How will we convince her to allow us entry?
It's a good question.
Standing around here won't help. We'll just have to give it a try.
Well, we basically got our
That's
route
what she wants,
secured. I
after all.
mean,
I think that we should do it too, even if it means we have to force ourselves in.
I am handy with lockpicks now.
Someone sure is stoked about this.
We have no choice but to sneak in again.
Okay.
Joker, it's your call when we do this.
Gotcha.
Make sure you think of some excuses just in case Boss catches us.
Oh, we'll just bring him more sushi, quote unquote. Yeah, I'll take care of it.
We're counting on you, leader.
You got it.
On that note, is everyone clear on what needs doing?
Yeah, we bust into her room, tell her, hey, we're here, and then freaking jump back into the palace and go through that door.
Oh, that reminds me. Give me the calling card. The one Alibaba sent us.
Yeah,
are you
that's
going to do?
basically it, Conquer.
We're the Phantom Thieves, you know? We gotta announce this.
Okay, well, that's not a bad idea.
If the treasure's there when we get the room open, giving this to her will let us take it right away.
Okay, well, that's fair. That will save us a trip on the way back, so that'll help.
Queen, help me think of what to write.
Again, surprisingly perceptive of Ryuji, but again, I mean, he's had those moments, you know. He knows his job in these sorts of things is to know when is the best time to send those calling cards and what to say on them. So that perception is not unfounded, I think.
We got this covered.
Yeah.
You decide on a good time we barge into a room. That's all you.
It sounds dirty when you say it like that. Well, anyway, that takes care of that, so all we gotta do is get inside of her room, and then we'll be able to go and take care of the treasure, but for now we can't do anything else, so we gotta leave the palace. It's not like when we went through with Madarame, though, where we get to a roadblock, then we have to
Let's
take
take
a
a rest.
day or two worth of story bits in order to actually it was more than a day or two, it was a couple of days, in order to get to the roadblock and fix it before the game gives you access to the rest of the palace. Basically, we did the entire palace. It's just a matter of getting through one room once we get into that door, and then we're at the treasure. So we'll get there, but we need to make it there first. So let's go back to the entrance and see what we can do here. Now, actually, I was saying, well, I'll probably make my tri-auto as soon as I get back here, because I am, in fact, a high enough level for that to work. But here's the issue that I'm having. This is the party, by the way, that I'm going to use. I'm going to have the guys take care of the boss fight when we get back in here. You'll see why once we get back in here. There. But we are the right level for it and everything like that, but the thing is that I have Isis, which is a priestess persona here, and if I fuse the new tri-auto thing that I want, it is going to be a tower persona, which, one, we don't have a tower confidant just yet, and two, it doesn't do me any good because we can't actually establish the tower confidant for a solid month yet. So, whereas we have Makoto's confidant for priestess, and having Isis in here will be helpful not only for that, but also for if we run into any Anubises inside of that room that we have to unlock there. So I'm going to keep Isis for now. For the next palace, we will definitely have a tri-auto persona ready and waiting. The other question is, do I have anything else to fuse at 32 that's really important? Let's see. Not particularly, because the only thing other than that I can fuse at 32 is something that I'm going to use to fuse something at 34 to replace Ame no Uzume, so we'll not do that for now. So let me save it right here before we leave the palace. And then we'll head out. Speaking of which, how much liquid mercury and stuff did I get while I was in here? I got 2 aluminum sheets and 3 liquid mercury. Okay, well that's a far cry from the amount that we actually need in order to make the eternal lockpick there. We need 20 of each, as I recall. So that's going to make things a little challenging, but we may not, again, even need to bother with that, depending on how many lockpicks we can make. I have 4. We're going to use 1 more, I think, in that room when we unlock it. And that will mean we'll have 3 plus whatever I craft before we go in there, and then I'll craft more after that. I don't think you need that many lockpicks in order to get through everything. And I mean, really, if I need to, I can always just make some in free time in class, because Kawakami will give us time to do that a few times for the rest of the game. So. Oh, yeah, gotcha, Conquer. It's not a bad thing to be a higher level than I am. Like I said, I've been trying to kind of keep my level a little bit lower than the average. And I think if we do... Well, let me get out of here, and then I'll see what the average level is for this point in the game, and then I can tell you if we're a little higher or lower than we are. We might be higher than normal at this point, because I kind of went into this palace pretty early in the running here, but... We'll see what the average level is at this point, and then I'll be able to tell you. So. But yeah, got quite a bit done so far. There's only a couple of other things to do in the palace, but we won't get an infiltration log for that because the palace will be done by that point, so.
Yes.
We have our route to the treasure. We just need to send the calling card. And yep, we will send that in a few days. I'd like to get this whole Futaba business done sooner rather than later, because I want to do this before we go back into Mementos. And the longer I wait to go into Mementos there, the longer I have to wait before I can start up with the Fortune Confidant, finish the Death Confidant, all of that stuff, and, you know, continue with the Moon Confidant, all of that. So we will work on it. Okay, good. You already got it all done. Well, that's true. Shh. Just leave that part out. Let me take the credit. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can figure it out. All right. No pressure or nothing. Okay, and I have in fact made up my mind about when we're going to be going. I'll even look at the calendar to show you. We're going on Saturday, and it will take all day in order to do that. Thankfully, we don't have to do it the way that we usually do it, where you send it the one day and then you wait until the next day before the calling card takes effect. It will take effect on the same day that we go into the palace and finish it off. So I'm going to reserve the 6th for that. Ah, okay. Gotcha, Conquer. Well, again, it's not a bad thing to be a little higher of a level than I am right now. Let's look at the average level. Yeah, see, there you go. Average level's 33, which is higher than I am right now. So I'm keeping mine a little lower than usual, but that's fine. It's just to make things more interesting for myself. So you'll probably be right around the average. Oh, don't worry. I plan on working there, Sojiro. I plan on working quite a bit. Jinbocho is actually a place that I'd like to be able to go, but unfortunately, 1, I can't get it from this report, and 2, I won't be able to get it until I establish a confidant that we can establish now. But we'll figure it out once we go through here. And Ichigaya is a place we can go for fishing, but I don't plan on doing any fishing whatsoever in this game. It's bad enough that I got to do it in Persona 4 Golden when it's really annoying to do, but yeah, I'll get to that when I get to that. Well, speaking of the park, we're going to be going to a park tomorrow with the confidant that I want to hang out with during the day, but not that particular park. But for today, we need to go get some sleep, so let's go do that. Oh man, I just got to sleep too. Who could it be? It's Mishima. And he wants to go to Harajuku. Now, here's my personal advice. If you're doing a fresh game here and you want to get all of your social stats maxed and all of the confidants maxed, anytime that Mishima wants to hang out with you in summer, it's a trap. Don't hang out with him because he doesn't need points in order to rank up. He just needs you to do Mementos quests with him. And as much as I would like to hang out with the dude and make him, you know, like one of my friends who I hang out with all the time, it's really a waste of a day slot that we could use for other things such as other confidants. And you have a lot less days than you do nights in this game, so it's usually easier to hang out with Mishima if he's going to hang out at night than it is if you're going to hang out with him during the day. So, unfortunately, in spite of his points that he's pointing towards Harajuku there, we are going to respectfully decline this one. Sorry, man, I've got plans. And I do. I actually do have plans already, so... Oh, did they? That's nice. Wake up, get out there, maybe, Conquer? Is that the one, or is it one of the ones from later? That's pretty cool, though. I think my brother has that for his text message alerts there. Of course, if you guys have been here for a while, so you know that my personal alerts there is the codec call sound effect from Metal Gear Solid. It's kind of funny because I haven't played any of the Metal Gear Solid series, and in spite of that, I still have that codec call sound effect there. It's just that iconic, you know. Am I going to send the calling card? Well, we just took care of it yesterday. And there's that abuse case, too, so... Don't worry, Morgana, we'll send it in due time. Not yet, but in due time. Let's check this out. Oh, I think we got the game show, so we're going to get some knowledge out of this. Pickpockets and cap burglars get charged with larceny, but what about these next two? Take money from a lost wallet, joyride, but return the car. Well, larceny sounds like a super... I mean, I don't know anything about law, so I couldn't tell you exactly what larceny is off the top of my head, but it sounds like a super serious offense, so joyriding sounds like a more serious offense than taking money from a lost wallet. Alright, got it. Sweet. Yeah, because you're actually destroying, in a way, breaking down another person's property that way, and it's irreparable damage, or, you know, damage that they won't easily get recovered, even if they have insurance, so... Right, exactly. But we get some knowledge out of that, so that's good. I have a secret secret tip, by the way, that I'd like to share with everyone but about social stats, but I'll explain those in a little bit. The first thing I want to do, though, is I want to save now that we did that. There's a little trick that I've noticed just from repeatedly playing the game, so I'll talk about it in a few minutes once we actually get to the point where it's actually going to matter. I'm going out for the day there, Sojiro. I know it's a heat wave, but I'll be fine, even though I've got jeans on. Gonna need a sun umbrella or something at this rate. Okay, is the secondhand shop open? It is. I'd like to buy some silk yarn from him so that I can make more stuff. Oh, hey, he's got a black Kogatana there. I'm actually gonna buy that from him as well. I think this restocks once a week or every couple of weeks he'll get them, but I would like to have 3 of them total. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy another one from him there, and then let's buy his 3 silk yarns as well. Just so that I have them. We've got enough tin clasps, I think, so we don't really need to purchase those. Thank you, sir! Now let's go off to the station. We're going to go to the Velvet Room quickly for just a quick thing there. And then we will head to my actual destination for the day. What we're going to do in the Velvet Room involves using that new electric chair option that we have there. So that's going to come in pretty handy for us there. It's going to give us a little extra attack power with the stuff that we've got going on. So let's go inside.
Hey, inmate.
Okay. You don't have to kick me, though. I could have walked in myself. She really likes kicking my ass, doesn't she?
How goes the rehabilitation?
So let's register the
You'd like to
personas that we
redo
have
are you
here.
sure?
Cool. That's done. Hi, Jaeger.
Time for some rehabilitation.
They will be reborn anew.
Okay, so here's how this all works, basically. So we've got, like I said before, we've got blank cards, so we can make skill cards from some of the personas that we have. But in addition to that, if you have a black Kogatana, you can also make a weapon from this. If you have a model gun, you can make a slingshot or a gun from this. And if you have a black rock for your accessories, you can make accessories from some of them. The one that I particularly would like today is one from Amai no Uzume, Senryu Yakusha, which is personally what yeah, she does like to kick people, though. You're right about that. But yeah, Senryu Yakusha is actually the weapon that I'm going to have equipped on Yusuke for basically the rest of the game. It's powerful, and it gives him strength +5. It's really nice, and it's... I don't know, I just feel like it's probably the best weapon for him overall. Melee weapon, that is. There's a better gun for him that we'll get. Gosh, because that's how my microphone gets unplugged. Good lord, man. Hold on, let me check and make sure it's working. Yeah. It's that time one. Okay. Sorry about that. If you're wearing headphones, I apologize, because that probably was very loud. Someone doesn't know how to pick up their feet in this house. So they ran right over my cord, and, well, yeah. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to make Senryu Yakusha for a Yusuke there. And I'm going to use the second black Kogatana that we have to make another weapon, but I can't make it until tomorrow, so we'll do that, though. So let's use an Amai no Uzume to do that. And there we go. There is Senryu Yakusha. So let's equip him with that. I'm actually going to buy an Amai no Uzume back, though, because... even though it's expensive, I would like to have it for the next boss fight. I don't need it badly, but it'll help a little bit.
Accept this persona.
Just kind of surprising. Sorry, it wasn't expected, so it was surprising for me as well. Well, anyway.
Finished.
Oh, and actually, you know what? I'm actually not done here. I'm gonna buy back one other persona that I'm gonna need for that second black Kogatana.
How goes the rehabilitation?
So let's grab that. Let's see. Let me just check my notes and make sure I only need 3 of them. It's not that vital at this point, but let's see. That's bought. That's bought. That's bought. That needs 1. That's getting done right now. That is bought, and that is bought. So yeah, we only need 3. I'll be replacing, basically I'm going to make one for Saizo there as well.
You handle this.
But I'll be replacing that with a better weapon later on in the game. But for now, the best weapon that we can get for Joker for the foreseeable future actually involves using the electric chair with Arsene. Yeah, he's back, and he's back with a vengeance based on what I'm going to be using him for there. It's kind of gruesome that I'm going to stick my persona that's the closest to the way that my heart lies in an electric chair to electrocute him, but, well, you know. It is what it is. But yeah, we'll come back and do that tomorrow since they can only do it once per day there. Okay, and now let's move on to our actual destination, which is going to the school. We're going to go hang out with Makoto because she is... Oh, she's not available today. Really? She was available last time. That's bizarre. Basically, when I tested this, she was available over there, but maybe it changed because I secured my route to the treasure there. Well, I can't say that I didn't come prepared, though, because I do have another option of something I can do. In the meantime, I just was kind of hoping that I wouldn't have to use this option just yet. Okay, so we can either go to the convenience store or we can go to the batting cages. I think since I'm already here, let's go to the convenience store and we'll work here for the day. Since I need to work here a couple of times anyway. And then I need to work one more time after we get to Moon Rank 5, because that's when the mission comes up for this. So we'll do this. But yeah, basically I need to hang out with Makoto before I can do the next rank of her confidant there. But we can do that later, so no big deal. I'll go to work. Yeah, coming in for it today.
Whoa!
Okay, that's a lot of people there. The warning bells are going off in my head. I better call for backup. Backup!
Nice.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, what can you do, right? Backup! I need...
Oh,
Phew! Got through that line of customers there. Well, thanks for the assist there, Nanami. I appreciate it.
hey.
Oh, you're pretty busy
Want to
today.
head back?
And I think that's just regular wages, which is no big deal. I mean, it doesn't matter because again, I don't care about the wages. I've got ways of fixing that for myself, but yeah. I mean, we probably could have gone and taken care of Futaba today, but there's a reason why I did not. As you may recall,
Man, it's hot.
I said I needed to go and take yeah, we could clean it up if we really cared to do that. There's a laundromat where we could wash it, but I'm not going to go bother with that. I will go sell all of the treasure that we have, but I'm going to wait until I can actually go and chat with EY, and I'm going to need a certain date to do that. But yeah, as you may recall, I said I needed to take a medicinal bath a couple of more times, and since I'm not going to be using my days that much now in order to hang out with friends, since I have confidant stuff to do, I'm going to go take a medicinal bath. Let me check what you said there, Conker. Oh, did it? Whoops. Oh, God, this microphone. It's something else, I'll tell you. I should probably get a better one, but yeah, that requires money, and that's something that I don't really have a whole lot of these days. Because I'm kind of trying to pinch my pennies there in case school needs them for things. But yeah, today's a Thursday, and so there's a medicinal bath. Seems weird to go there on a hot night, but maybe it'll be cooler than usual. It's alright, we'll be good. Oh, there's a mint bath today. Okay. They changed it from mugwort. Maybe to make it a little cooler. Oh boy. Gonna have to look at that one on the playback there. So there were sparkles there, right, when I just got my points up with Charm. From my personal experience, when you are close to getting a rank, the music notes will have sparkles around them. And then when you see stars around the music notes, that's when you're gaining a rank there. So
All right.
Want to head back?
just keep an eye out for that if you're trying to figure out if you're close to getting a level in a particular social stat there. I wonder. Ah, okay, it's Yusuke and he wants to go see a movie. Mais Miserables, huh? Great. So in this particular instance, I know I said I wasn't going to be wasting too many days, but this is a movie that he wants to go see, and it will get us some social stats that we need. So I'm going to commit for this one. Seems kind of like I'm playing favorites there, considering I just told Mishima to basically fuck off yesterday, but yeah. We'll go see a movie with Yusuke tomorrow. I'll be a little more free. Oh, and my chat rebooted just while I was doing that. That's great. I wonder if I dropped any frames. Hold on. Nope. Well, that's a good thing. At the very least.
Sorry.
Oh, jeez. Man, you have that little pocket money, Yusuke? Holy cow. You need to get a summer job, dude. I know your artistry is important to you, but gotta be able to afford to do that, too.
It was him. He stole the silverware. He even stole the candlesticks. Thief, confess your crime. Oh, is there no God in this world?
These movies are freaking ridiculous, man. Of course, if the silverware and the candlestick are like family heirlooms or something, then I guess that would make sense. Well, they could be religious items too, Morgana. You never know. I can be more compassionate to others by watching somebody not cut somebody some slack. Okay, game, whatever you say, but we get 3 points of kindness out of it, so that's good. That will work in our favor. So what'd you think, Yusuke? No, you might have a hand in that someday. You may be able to put together stage stuff as well. No, that's fine. That's your thing, man.
Indeed.
He could do that, but I don't know. It seems like sometimes it takes him a while to get his artistry going, like his drawings and stuff like that. Or he could, you know, do stuff that some comic strip creators are doing now, where they basically monetize their Twitter accounts and stuff, because I'm sure there's something like Twitter in this universe, considering the IM that they use is basically Discord, so...
I'm in your debt.
Well, no problem, Yusuke. I have kind of been playing favorites with him, though, haven't I? I've hung out with him 3 times since the summer started. Oh, boy. Yeah, we're all kind of staying silent here, aren't we?
Ah, you're back.
So let's see if they talk about that. Apparently there's another information leak there. Yeah, you'd think. I wonder why there's so many information leaks all of a sudden. Well, that's kind of bad. I mean, it's like they did a complete 180 on us all of a sudden. I guess we got to take care of it because, again, it would be too sensible to just leave this to the authorities and the cyber terrorism groups that Japan has in their government to take care of things they actually should be taken care of. But I'm rambling again, so I'm gonna stop. Not yet. I still got to think about it a little more. Although, yeah, I mean, it would be nice to just rely on Futaba to do it, but we probably should have some kind of alternate solution here. Excuse me. Okay, who's available tonight? Oh, hey, Mishima's got some new info for us. I thought those were hate posts, man. Maybe they were like posts. Well, you're doing a good job with the website, Mishima, so I think that you've got some say in this, too. Well, that's because you're getting a big head about this, man. Okay, what's the most interesting thing you have? Indiscriminate acts of violence, huh? That's not good. Let me take my jacket off. Hold on a sec. Ugh. Getting too warm in this house with the sunlight. There we go. Oh, in the underground mall in Shibuya, huh? Yeah, we'll have to do some reconnaissance on this one. Okay. So yes, we need to go to the underground mall and find a job as a store employee there. Thankfully, there's already a job where we can do that. And then once we go and do that job, which we'll need to do a couple of times anyway for social stats, we'll be able to find out who's been assaulting people as a part of that request. And oh yes, thirsty again. Oh great. Just get a drink, then you won't be thirsty anymore. And I mean water. I don't mean... You know what I mean. Kawakami can't be ranked up. EY's there. Oya and Mishima are there, as is the fortune teller, but we can't do anything with them yet. Hifumi's there. So I could go start one of the confidants here, but here's the thing. I would like to, because basically we're going to be going and taking care of Futaba tomorrow, I would like to go and do some crafting. In a minute there. Sure you do.
Yo.
Yeah, so you're going to have to watch your investments there, Sojiro, if you have any. But yeah, we have an old game console ourselves already. I think it's upstairs, if I remember right. Let me go look. Is it up here? Well, if it is, I don't see it on my desk there anywhere. I'm pretty sure I bought it, right? Maybe I just have it in storage right now. Oh well. But yeah, anyway, let me save it right here because, let's see, what do we need to do? We need to go and... Well, we can make the weapon that I want to make for Saizo tomorrow. I don't need to bother going all the way out to Central Street to do it today when we're already back here. So instead, let's craft some tools. I want to make sure I get +3 out of this one, so... Oh, and also you can check your desk here and have Kawakami make some stuff for you while you're off doing other things, which I may actually take advantage of at some point, but I would rather do this for the proficiency right now because she can only make a limited number of them, so... But in the meantime, I can make a bunch of stuff. Now there is one thing that I would like to craft at some point here, and that is a treasure trap. We'll make that the next time we make stuff for, in terms of making crafting tools, or just later in the game anyway. I don't need it until like the last little stunt that we have to do, stint I should say, that we have to do in Mementos there. And I'll need it in order to find all the treasure demons in the game, but I'll tell you why that is when we actually get to that point. For now, let's just make a bunch of lockpicks. Let's not call Kawakami to do that for right now. If I have to, then I'll have her do it later, but yeah, let's make it alone. Get a not bad.
What are your thoughts?
Thankfully, we've got plenty of opportunities to get a not bad here by continuing to make them, and then we'll get a couple lockpicks out of it, so... I also think that I'm probably not going to use most of these lockpicks for Mementos chests, not until later anyway, because most of the chests we find in Mementos at this point are for armor and weapons and stuff like that that's not useful to us anymore. Like, it's obsolete, so why would I use them on that when I can use them on stuff in the palace, which is more up to date, you know?
What are your thoughts?
Okay. Come on, 2 lockpicks.
Okay.
Might have to reload this, but that's okay. Yeah, I gotta reload it.
What are your thoughts?
Because I gotta get 3 proficiency out of this in order for everything to go over smoothly and efficiently for me.
All right.
Well then.
I couldn't hear you on the phone, Steve, at all. Maybe it's something up with your phone. Coming from my Uconnect.
Now let me see if Makoto's available today, because she was previously, she was available. No, she's not. Okay, so it's just like it was when I looked at it previously. Okay. Well, anyway, we need to reload our save so that we can get a bunch more lockpicks out of that than we did there. So we'll do that for a few times until I get it. And then we will go and take care of stealing Futaba's treasure by sending the calling card. So I'll probably I'm going to do that on the 6th, and then I'm thinking on the 9th will be the day that we go into Mementos there, because if we look at the calendar, tomorrow we got basically nothing going on, not a whole lot going on. The 7th we have to go see Yoshida, and then we have to take a medicinal bath here in order to max out our charm. So this is the next day that we'll be available to do that stuff. So we'll see how it all goes once we get there, but for now let's try making the tools again.
What do you want to do?
So Kawakami can make them. Let's not have her do that. Do that instead, because it's not worth 5,000 yen to make those.
What are your thoughts? Okay.
There we go. Yeah, I know. It gets annoying if you have to constantly reload there, but that's, again, all the more reason why I don't typically use lockpicks in Mementos anymore, because a lot of the stuff that I could get out of it is not really worthwhile from the lock chest. And it's never anything that you need if you're, you know, doing it if you're opening treasure chests in Mementos, so... Plus, we have so much money that if you need armor or weapons or something like that, you could basically just buy them from EY there instead, so...
Yeah.
Okay, got 3 proficiency out of it. Good. So that takes care of that now. Let me put that in my notes real quick. 1. Okay. And then I can erase the medicinal bath in a little bit.
All right.
Once we get that going, but until then, keep that there. Okay, so now we can go to bed. I think if I recall correctly, there aren't too many people available at night on the 6th either there, so it just makes sense for us to go this day. And hopefully once this whole Futaba business is done and finished for us, we'll be able to take care of all of our confidants. They're not just gonna, you know, fuck off for a few days instead of being available for me to do things with them. So that's that. Let's check the TV first before we do anything else. Yeah, apparently. Let's give them a show then today, Morgana.
I'll just add this.
Okay, so let's go gather everybody up.
Well then.
Okay, so if we're ready to go. Actually, you know what? Let me do this first. Instead of going there just yet, we're gonna make a quick pit stop because there's actually some accessories that I'd like to grab before we get through here. Oh, did you? Yeah, like I said, it gets annoying because sometimes you get multiple bad rolls in a row, and it's especially telling when you, oh hey, look, the cicadas are out. It's especially telling when you are low on your proficiency, like if your proficiency's rank 1 or 2, because you can only make a certain amount per night, and that means you have that many less chances of getting multiples, and it gets annoying, trust me. But anyway, let's stop off at Takemi's medical clinic real quick. We can't do anything with her today because we still haven't done her Mementos mission, but we can buy things from
Please
her.
head to the exam room.
So let's go do that. I'll just make sure that all of our items are topped off. I don't think we used any,
Okay.
but
Which one?
we'll see.
Why do you have such a
Yeah,
serious look?
we didn't use any of those. So, accessories I would like to buy. So we got the SP adhesives, and we'll have we have 4 of them total, 3 that we're having on standby for right now. But I'd also like to get a couple of regen patches. One for Ryuji and one for Yusuke, because that's primarily what they're going to be using there from now on. So we'll have those, and eventually, basically, these are some of the best accessories in the game for them because they don't get regenerate skills naturally. And the accessory that I'm going to get for them later basically gives them regenerate 3 plus something else. So it'll be a straight upgrade at that point.
Take care.
But yeah, that takes care of that. So now that we've got those, let's go gather everybody up at the hideout, and we will go from there. What's this guy got to say? Oh, did you? I do need to go use the batting machine at some point. Oh, really? Right, I know that bar. It's not that much of a hassle, though. Don't make it sound like it's worse than it is. But yeah, so the book that he's talking about there, basically with the batting cages, well, we haven't done it just yet, but when you're in the batting cages, if you've read the book that he's talking about, it allows you to use your third eye skill to slow down the ball so you can hit it easier. I don't personally find it all that worth it, though, so I'm probably not going to do that. No, let's not catnap. Let's meet with the others. Everybody ready? We're meeting at the hideout. Hello there. Okay, you guys have got the calling card ready. Yep, we're handing it directly to her, and then we're heading right into the palace, so we gotta make sure we're ready, and we are, so let us, do we need to hold the meeting? I don't think we need to hold the meeting all that badly.
Now then.
Yeah, we've still got a good bit more time, but we might as well get this done quicker rather than sooner rather than later, rather, so that it's all set and ready to go. Okay, let's send the calling card.
Okay.
Yep, I know. We're ready to go. Let's do this. And we can take care of this Medjed problem and nip it in the bud before it becomes a real issue. I'm set on it. Guess Morgana's got to unlock us again. I'm going to turn the volume up because I can barely hear it again.
Aside.
I guess we could just be honest with her. Tell her there's a door that in her psyche that we can't unlock. Seems like the best approach. And I mean, if we have to improvise, fine, you know.
Oh?
Right. Ah, well, that is true. So we're telling a bit of a white lie. But if it works out, then fine. True. Hopefully. We'll see if it works.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do this, everybody. Oh, so it looks like she's got the app on her phone now too. Well, that's unusual. Usually they don't get that on their app. Although we haven't seen if anybody else has gotten the app right when we're ready to steal their heart. That's a little odd. Oh, hey then. Hi, Shadow Futaba. Ah. Yes, that'll get us into the room, no problem. It's like you get here and it's like, level 5 charm required. Damn it! I knew I should have waited. I am thou, thou art I. From the sea of thine soul I cometh. I think, the Shadow is trying to tell her to confront her own deepest, darkest desires. Why can't you do it yourself? That's basically what it's asking. Yeah, you came back at a good time, Carbon. We're just about ready to take care of the rest of this palace here. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. It's quite the ultimatum there. Sounds like you need to work on things just as much as we need to work on things in your palace. It's going to be a team effort here, hopefully. We can do as much as we can, but you also need to move on.
Sneaking in so many times, boss.
Oh, he'll forgive us. Let's just finish this up.
There's no mistaking it. This is the same door as in the palace.
Yeah, it's even got the same markings and everything. I mean, it doesn't have hieroglyphs on it, but...
Hello, Futaba? You're there, aren't you? Please, answer us.
I doubt she'd answer.
Yeah, she's been going by Alibaba, so we might have to call her that again.
Alibaba, we know you're there. It doesn't matter if it's through chat messaging, just answer us.
Oh. Okay, we got a hit. Sorry, we didn't think about
In order
that.
to steal your heart, we need you to open this door. We can't change your heart otherwise. Please let us in.
Well, then your heart's not gonna get stolen. Simple as that. Yeah, get ready right now, because we're coming in. Well, unfortunately, you don't have a choice in the matter.
The other you within your heart told us to have you open it.
Mm-hmm.
Deep down, you want to open this door, don't you?
Yep. Yeah, the one that you were just looking at in that cutscene, even though we know nothing about it.
Right. We're trying to uphold our promise, but you're the one resisting us.
Gotta let us in. Gotta open the doors.
10 seconds.
No.
Fine, but if boss comes home, we'll kick down the door and enter if we must.
You can trust the lady, she knows Aikido.
Time's up, Alibaba.
Okay, well, at least she's not resisting still. Open up!
We need to change her cognition. Better to be completely safe than sorry.
Right, so we gotta get in there, right?
So she has to be the one to invite us in.
True.
Futaba, please open the door.
Ah, there we go.
Alright, let's go in.
Only took, what was it, 2 weeks to get it open? Jeez.
What is this?
This is her room. So the fact that there's no sunlight in here is kind of...
Information technology, biology, psychology. These are all technical books.
She's very astute there, I see.
She keeps herself cooped up in a room like this all the time?
With no sunlight, I couldn't do it.
Where's Futaba?
Where could she be hiding?
Oh.
Closet?
We're gonna need you to come out of the closet there, Futaba. It's kind of...
Herself into the bitter end.
It's kind of important.
Even if that door's opened up, we'll get stopped again inside.
There'll probably be another door, yeah. Yeah, a little bleak there,
Something
Carbon, I
formed
think.
Right in front of the treasure now.
Ah, great.
This makes no sense. Explain yourself.
Whoa, she talked.
She probably wants to know what
We
the hell's
needed
going
to
on.
change your cognition. Unless we do so, we can't steal your heart.
I highly doubt she would understand it, even if we explained it to her.
How can we put this in simpler terms?
So basically, my cognition is being a hindrance, keeping you away from the core of my cognitive world?
Or she could just explain it herself. That works too.
Huh? She understood it?
Why do you know about that? Who are you?
I wonder if this has to do with that
Why'd you call
cognitive
yourself
science they
Alibaba
were
and
talking
make things more
about.
complicated? If you wanted help, you could have just asked for it.
I don't know about that, Ryuji.
Because I was embarrassed.
Huh? Oh, my bad. I didn't catch that.
She was embarrassed to ask for help.
Because I was embarrassed.
That's adorable.
I think I get it.
I mean, it's sad what she's going through, obviously, but it's still funny to me.
Asking someone for help isn't that easy.
Futaba, can you tell us more? How do you know about the cognitive world?
Well, she's read all
know
those
about
technical books, so...
Oh, that reminds me. Boss was talking about cognition or something before, right?
Yeah, cognitive science.
You think this is related to how he was getting grilled by that one lady?
2:30.
Oh, okay. I'll take her out.
Perhaps her mother
Okay.
was researching this cognitive science that was mentioned?
Maybe.
Cognitive science with a PSI in front. Less science, more supernatural. That's important.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Well, that certainly got her attention. It seems we're on the right track.
All we gotta do is say the things she wants to hear.
So, cognitive science.
No, science,
Futaba,
Makoto.
What was your mother working on?
Oh my god.
Please tell us. What happened?
She's not answering.
Shouldn't we do this later? She seems to have gone through some shit in the past.
Ryuji, we are not taking another day to do this.
True. She did say things like, die.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And
Futaba-chan.
work your magic.
Did you really kill your mother?
Yeah, like, I think you're right. There are some small issues with the way that she's written, but I think overall she's one of the better written characters in the game. It's the reason why she's my favorite character in the party, that is. Although I guess I'm spoiling that a few minutes before it happens, but you know.
Wasn't her death an accident? What actually happened? Maternity neurosis? Is that really true?
In other news, you know how when they do that thing where they fluctuate the volume on television where commercials are like 6 times louder than the actual TV shows? I fucking hate that. But that's an incidental tangent, so I'm just gonna keep going now.
We saw what your heart is like, but we still can't figure anything out. The mother that Boss told us about is completely different from your cognition. We want to hear the truth from your mouth.
My mom was... The one who killed her was...
She's struggling a little bit with this.
Possible that she can't remember because her heart has become distorted.
Well, she's obviously got repressed memories to deal with here.
I'm so sorry, Futaba-chan. A lot happened, so... I'm sorry.
Aha!
There! Now steal it!
Nice job, Anne.
What's gotten into you all of a sudden?
Well, obviously Anne's bad acting and, you know, empathy towards her has given her a change of mind.
Come on! Hurry it up!
Okay, then.
We did come to steal your heart, but it's not really done right here at this moment.
But you need to stand right here with all of the doors unlocked so that we can give you this and then go in.
All you really had to do was open that closet door. I'm sorry we made you jump to conclusions. You don't have to be like that.
It's not like Kingdom Hearts, Futaba. We don't just stab you in the chest and unlock your heart and soul or something.
I see.
Yeah, maybe we should have explained a little bit. No, don't close the...
She went back in!
Oh my god.
What's the meaning of this? Did you guys trick me?
No, you need to be out of there.
Please listen. There's a reason we had to do this.
Oh, good lord.
She's aware of the cognitive world, but it seems she doesn't understand how a change of heart occurs.
Well, that makes sense. If she understood, then she probably would have just done it herself at this point.
Futaba, how much do you know about the cognitive world?
I know that there's another world based on cognition, but I don't know how to get there.
That's a little more complex.
Can you guys go there? You said you saw my heart earlier.
Well, that's kind of a misnomer. We didn't see it. We saw this door, which would probably lead to it, but, you know.
Yes, that's right.
How do you do it?
We use a smartphone app.
An app?
Yeah.
Yes. By entering the required information, we can go to the cognitive world.
It's a little abstract, I think, but...
A name, a place, and a distortion. Those three.
Right.
So in this case, Futaba Sakura, Sojiro Sakura's house, and...
Maybe wait on that last one.
Futaba? You don't happen to have this app, do you?
I don't.
Thank goodness. Okay then.
She was lying!
Can you take me with you too?
Kind of surprising. I don't know. What do you think we should do, guys? Can she go into her own mind?
Why are you even asking? Of course she can't come with us.
I don't know. Makoto was able to come with us before, and so was Yusuke.
I'll leave it to you then.
Good. And you better not forget about our promise, alright?
Let us in when we get to the door.
Oh yeah, almost forgot. The treasure's not gonna appear if we don't ever read this.
You might need a light for this one, Futaba. There you go.
A calling card?
Yeah, and Anne. Yeah, exactly.
Read it.
I can't read it. It's too dark.
So come out of the closet again.
It's embarrassing.
What?
I'll make sure she reads it, so you guys go on ahead.
Okay, Morgana.
Futaba, make sure you read it, okay?
It's really important.
Okay.
Alright, out we go. Oh, Morgana must have hidden somewhere.
Let's see. Futaba Sakura has committed a great sin of drowning in sloth. Thus, we will rob every last bit of those distorted desires.
What do you think of that, Shadow Futaba?
No. I'm going to die.
She doesn't sound too happy about it, but I don't think she's not exactly resisting. She's just like, well, no. Oh, Jesus.
Kitty, you again?
She's gonna have a grudge against that cat. Good job, though, Morgana. We made sure she read it. Alright, in we go. Seriously, though. That's why we're going to use the safe room to get over there, but... Yeah, it is unusual, but... Right, we'll figure out how we do this. We just got to take the treasure. It's just, you know, by the numbers here, guys. We'll just do it the same way we always do. First things first, though.
Do you need something?
Let's go in here and take care of that extra weapon that I wanted to get. Gotta interrupt the music for just a second, but we'll go back to it in a minute, I promise. Okay, I don't think I need to register anybody, right? Well, I could do that, that's fine. But then, we need to go up here.
The inmate needs our guidance.
Itemize. So we can use the Black Kogatana and Arsene there to create Arsene's Cane, which is a much more powerful weapon than the Silver Dagger that we have. It has 130 attack, and it has a random chance of inflicting an ailment. It's a low chance, but you can basically now use Joker's regular physical attack not only to steal items with the pickpocket skill, but also to inflict random ailments on your foes. And typically when I'm using my physical attacks like that, it's because I want to inflict a status ailment on them or steal something from them. So having that chance is nice, because basically I'm going to be using the physical attack when the enemies don't have a particular weakness for me to use. So let's do it.
Prove somewhat extreme.
Sorry, Arsene, but you know the drill here. It's important that we do this to make you more powerful. And me more powerful by extension. So we got Arsene's Cane out of that. Not bad. I also got to go and make sure I equip Senryu Yakusha for Yusuke there. Yep, done for now.
No slacking off.
And like I said, we'll worry about fusing Isis into something else later, but for right now, I can basically use it for what I need to use it for. So now I got a Pimp Cane. It'll be better than the dagger I've got, as you can see. A little less accurate, but it's not... the change in DPS that we get from it is high enough where it doesn't matter that it's less, you know. Yusuke, you need the Senryu Yakusha. Alright, there we go. And that should take care of everything there. I'm going to keep the Hermelin badges equipped for now because we'll probably run into more Anubises along the way to the treasure, because the room that we have to get into has enemies in it. Once we get to the actual treasure itself, like we're really close to it, and to the point where everyone's like, are we ready for this? And then you get to say yes or no. I'll take them off and I'll put on regular accessories there. Those being something for Morgana, I don't know what, I'll figure it out later. And then Ryuji and Yusuke are going to get those regen patches there. But we'll do that in a little bit. First things first, let's save it before we go and do anything else here. Okay, and then let's head to the Corridor Summit in order to make our way to that door very quickly. Alright, out we go, guys. And then in we go here. Hopefully they'll open up. Yeah, hopefully she did. Would suck to come back here. Ah, there we go. Nice. So now we can move on.
Nice.
She opened her heart for us. Very good. Well, the treasure awaits above us here, so let's head up and see what we can do up here. Now, like I said, there is a room for us to go through here, so we got to be a little careful. Right. Yeah, or her computer, something like that. Well, with all the data, I'm not surprised.
This way.
So yeah, we got to go up to that door there, but obviously, yeah, it's going to be a little. We got to be a little careful because there's going to be some enemies to deal with here, and well, since we're, you know, at this point in the palace, they're going to be a little tricky to deal with because there isn't a lot of hiding space, and they sort of come out of nowhere, if I recall correctly, in certain cases. So we're just going to go up very carefully, very gently. And, oh, that guy looks tricky. And we'll just make sure we ambush everyone along the way, because otherwise it's going to be a little bad for us. Let's check this out. So basically up there is where the treasure is, but if you go on that side path there, I think there's a treasure chest that you can grab from there, so that's what we're going to go do. I'm going to go up this way, since that guy's kind of just hanging out over there.
Somewhere.
Okay, let's go here. Grab this, and then the guy down there. Is he one of those? Okay, he's not a one of those dudes that has all the crazy aura. He is, though, so we gotta be a little careful. This is just gonna drop me right back where we were. Okay, this room's a little tricky to deal with, but we'll figure it out one step at a time. That's all. And we have a place to hide over here too, so that makes things a little easier. Could probably jump down there. And I mean, if we went this way, we'd only have to deal with one, maybe two enemies without getting that treasure, but I want to open the treasure chest, so...
Focus.
Okay, let's wait for that guy to go. We'll jump down, grab this. Oops. This, there we go. And then we'll hide. Or maybe we won't hide. I thought this was a hiding space, but I was wrong! Gotta be careful. He's gonna... There we go. Thankfully, their peripheral vision doesn't seem to be too high, so... Oh, I got this. Don't you even worry about this. Okay, just do your thing there, Morgana, and then we'll get over to Yusuke's turn. I'm gonna try to see if I can show the weapon that he's got there. Can I see it from here? Not really. It's this giant, like, pipe thing, and it's pretty cool looking, I think. I'll see if I can show it off at some point. Alright, nicely done. So now we'll go over to Joker's turn if we have to, in order to do Mabufula, but I think this should kill them. Yep. Nicely done there, Yusuke. I think it's a pipe thing, if I remember right, from the last time I played. But yeah, we can get some good EXP out of this too, so it's pretty worth it to do this. And Morgana gets a new skill out of that level up, Windbreak. I'll get rid of Dia for that, that's fine. I'm not going to use it, obviously, Windbreak that is, but yeah, it's probably better than the other stuff. And his next skill that he gets at 34 is a really good one. He gets Mediarama. So that'll help us a lot. I think that would be a good addition, to be honest with you, Conker. I feel like that would make things a little more interesting, and it rewards you for being more stealthy, basically, and being able to evade enemies, you know what I mean? Because then you could reduce the meter, and then it reduces your line, you know, your vision. So if you're good at ambushing, then you'll get that, but if you're not good at ambushing, then you better practice, because otherwise it's just going to keep going up. So, yeah, there's that. So I think that would be a good addition myself. Alright, well, let's move Windbreak out of here. There we go. Okay. So now we're good. I might switch Morgana out for Makoto before we're done here. I'd like to kill the guy on the way up there, but I think I'm going to go this way first. So we can do something about these guys. That guy's going to be tricky dick to figure out how to kill there. This guy, however, I think we can handle this guy. Oh, oh, oh. Hold on. Hold on. Too much all in one place. Hold on. Okay. One of them respawned. Well, maybe we can take care of this guy now. Oh, he's got a little jump on there too. Oh shit! Get him, Joker! Get him! Okay, well, that wasn't ideal, but he turned around right as we were there. Oh, this is fine. This is fine. This is free. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking there. Fryla? Okay, well, that might hurt a little, but... Nice! Nice dodge. More powerful enemies and boss would be with level 0 being the base enemies could... Yeah, that would be nice. It would kind of reward you for basically... You could choose to figure out how to play the game the way that you wanted to play it, you know what I mean, if you were able to do that, so... I think that would be good, myself. We're just gonna do Mageru. Do as much damage to each of them as we can. Mind Slice. Cool. Got confusion on one of them. And I don't want to swap.
Some other way.
Yeah, let's do this. Ah, we got another blank card. Nice. But yeah, you can kind of see it here. I'll move the camera a little. There's the Senryu Yakusha. It's basically a pipe with a sword in it, which is it's so cool, man. It's so out there, you know what I mean? It's out there enough to be badass. So okay, so that gets rid of that guy. Now we just need to do a few other things with these guys since they can't do a damn thing to us. We may not be able to kill them though before they start to be like, well, maybe we should run away from this. So I'm just gonna try to do as much damage as I can. It's okay if we use some SP here because we won't use all of it before we're done here, so don't worry about it too much. Let's use Vicious Strike. Okay, one of them's almost dead. Good. We'll have Joker finish this one. Gotcha. And Ryuji, if you would. Okay, never mind. I can't do what? Well, what are you going to give me? Give me the goods then, and maybe I'll leave you alone. Lifestone? Well, that's not bad. I'm cool with that. It means we won't get any reinforcements out of this fight, so... Lots of EXP, though. And some Liquid Mercury out of it, too. So that's good. Oh, we got another new skill! Alright, Ryuji got to 32, and that was where I wanted him to get for this next fight, because he gets Swift Strike. Oh, yeah! Very powerful move. I mean, we've used it there, and you know how strong it is just from seeing me use it. Now 2 people have it, so, it's only gonna get better from here. Now, Ryuji's next skill that he gets is Shock Boost to 35. I'm not sure if I want to keep Shock Boost, to be honest with you, because there's a couple of different ways I can build Ryuji. I can build him to help me more in Mementos, or I can build him to help me more in boss fights. And I'm kind of torn on whether I want to use Ryuji or Yusuke in boss fights later in the game when everybody earns the same amount of experience. But if I'm going to keep him in Mementos, I'm going to want to learn Shock Boost. So I'm going to have to figure that out before I'm done here. Okay. It might be easier said than done. Oh, I guess we got the ambush level down, even though we didn't really ambush him at all. That's okay, though. I can take that. Let me fix some of the skills there, though, with Ryuji. So let's plop this down here. There we go. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll just do them in the order that I learned them. That's cool. Alright, what else we got up here? Is this a locked chest? No, it's not. But it is a treasure chest, so I'll take it. Balm of Life? Okay, that'll do. That'll do. There was 2 guys down there, and I think there might be a treasure or something that we can swipe down there. Like one of the little urn things. So let's check it out. Anything? Well, that guy's tough. Yeah, there's an urn over there. So we'll wait for him to turn around. Then we'll go like this. Oh, I didn't get an ambush on that one either. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Makarakarn, huh? Okay, so Makarakarn is an interesting skill. Basically what Isis just did is it put up a magical barrier. So now any magical attack that you use on Isis will be reflected back to you. So instead of using that, you gotta use some other skill to kill it, which is fine because we're about to do this. And then I'm just gonna use like Swift Strike or Rising Slash on her. So let's do this and just smack her in the face really hard with a Rising Slash. There we go. No Makarakarns for you today. No soup for you! Oh god, Masuka Kaja, huh? That's no good. I think I have Dekaja on somebody. Let's see if I can hit you. Okay, well, I got you with that, so that's fine. It's more important that I Dekaja this guy, or Secunda this guy. I think Sandman doesn't have Secunda anymore, so I can't do that. I guess I could just do this. Hold on. The other thing, though, is that since Anzu is down, I'm pretty sure he can't dodge, so that helps a little. Yeah, there we go. I mean, obviously, Anubis can dodge, but we have things to block everything that they do, so it's not a huge deal. Let's use one of those Dekaja gems here. Kaja Clear, or I said Dekaja gem, but Kaja Clear is what I'm implying. And then we'll use Headbutt so that he can be... Oh, okay, we didn't get a forgetful on him. That's okay, though. Maybe we can get lucky. Nope. And then Giant Slice. And we'll just keep going like this because this guy won't be able to do a damn thing to us. So everybody just keep attacking. Yeah, no item. Your turn, Morgana. Go get him, buddy. At least I get to show off these follow-up strikes a little bit. I mean, only Morgana, basically, and, well, Anne has gotten it to happen, too, but, yeah, we'll just do this. His life stones are not that great. I probably could get some, like, soul drops or chewing souls from him, but, nah. This'll kill. That kill there is because of the Senryu Yakusha and the Arsene's Cane that we've got there as well, so that really helps.
Okay.
Okay, that takes care of that. That guy can probably see us up the stairs there, so let's go over here. Steal from this, another ruby, good. Can I hide here? Ah, I can. I don't know if there's an item up there, probably not because we've already been up there, but I might take care of this guy if he comes down here. Actually, first thing I'm gonna do though, there we go. Yeah. He transforms for his follow-up attack there. I mean, imagine getting... I can't even imagine getting run over by a van multiple times. That would suck, so... Whatever works for you, I suppose. Yep, and this is the last enemy over here, I think, so we should be okay. We'll do that, and then we'll pass it over to Joker and have him use... Or, I could just pass over to... No, I'll pass it to Joker and have him use Sayo.
Let's go. The baton pass made you stronger.
Because we can kill for everything with this all-out attack here. I could have gotten that Naga to be recruited there, but it's okay. We don't need him that badly. We can always recruit the ones that we miss on New Game Plus as well, so... And Saizo gets another level out of that, level 33. Sweet. We're getting closer. I'm at the average level now as well, so that helps a little bit.
Really weak.
Is this stealable? Yes, it is. I must have forgotten this one when I went past them earlier. Or I just didn't think about it because obviously they were in the way to the point where I couldn't really do anything about that. Okay, so there's one more enemy for us to deal with, and I will go get him in a moment. Do we need any healing? No, we don't. Alright, so turn around. There you go. Sneak up on him. And there we go. It takes care of that. So this way, the way to the treasure should be clear, but I'm not going to do anything until I know that 100% for sure, so... yeah, just do this. They are impressive, aren't they? But we've got this handled, so no big deal. I don't have anything that can hit multiple. Maybe I should have thought about that when I was making Isis there. Yeah, could fuse them in the Velvet Room if I really wanted to as well. That's true. Okay, we got a nice life stone out of that. That's good. And let's test out Swift Strike. Go for it, Ryuji. Nice. Yeah, just pass it over to Yusuke. Let him use Vicious Strike and finish this up. Swift Strike is too good, man. It's so good. It's so powerful.
We don't have time to sit around.
More Liquid Mercury, though, there, Morgana. We gotta worry about that, too. Oh, we got a new skill. Isis got a new skill. Zionga. Okay, I'll pass that up. That works. Pass it up for Zio. There we go. And it would also get Garula if we got to level 30, but likely we're not going to see that. So and we already have Garula anyway, so it's no big deal. We already have Zionga too, but, you know, no big deal.
Shadow defeated. That was easy, huh?
Okay, there's that, and...
I have something.
This is stealable too, so let's do that. Okay, well, we're here, so let's make sure everybody's topped off. I probably didn't need all of that healing, but it's good enough. Morgana, your SP's looking a little low, but that's okay. We don't need it that badly. And I want to equip some better accessories for you guys. So Ryuji, here is a, what is it? Regen patch. Morgana, I gotta find something for you. Nah, that Zodiac Charm's not going to do us much good. Could have him evade wind with the Gale Cape. Or I could just give him an SP adhesive so he can heal. That works. And Yusuke, you could, well, you know what? And here's an SP adhesive for you. We'll give it to Makoto as well. But Yusuke, you need this regen patch, so let's do that. And just like that, everybody has some accessories that they can use now, so that's good. Although it's all just adhesives and patches, so we look like smoking addicts at this point. Basically, we're just stuck. We've just stuck a bunch of Nicorette patches all over us. But anyway, yes, the treasure is beyond this point, so we need to make sure we're ready for it. But we are prepared, so let's go.
Yes!
It's unfortunate I didn't get Mediarama before this for Morgana, but that would have required some grinding, so let's not. You talking about the app there, Futaba?
Vocal input. Futaba Sakura?
She's trying it.
Sojiro Sakura's house. And then something about distortion.
Well, this is going to be interesting.
Distortion. Not again.
Uh-oh, the voices are coming back. The voices, they're in my head! Get them out!
No! That's right. I remember now.
Remember what you told us when we first came here?
I messaged Tomb in the chat and...
Well, that's the right answer, little lady.
Searching for route to destination.
Oh boy.
I can go in now?
She's about to go into her own palace. No. How does this even work? Well, if you've played previous Persona games, you know how this works, but in this game, it's a bit novel.
Beginning navigation.
She must have clicked it with her ear. Oh boy. Well, this is gonna be something.
Hell, this ain't what I was imagining.
Well, this is what the inside of a computer looks like. It's mostly just dust and random things sticking out of the floor, so...
Were you expecting a mountain of treasure or something of that sort?
There is that over there.
What, the big sarcophagus? There's that.
That's it?
It works because RPG logic. Well, we'll get to why it works in a minute. I think they explain it, but I'm not 100% sure.
Alright, let's take it.
Okay, you gonna crack it open, Ryuji? Just don't watch for traps, dude.
Treasure.
Okay, Morgana, slow down. You don't even have it open yet. Okay, that wasn't good. Somebody's watching us.
Feeling about this.
Yeah, me too, Han Solo. Me too. Okay, somebody busted the pyramid. But what could do that much damage to it? 2 tons. Oh, okay.
Is it a shadow?
I don't think so.
Not Futaba.
Don't tell me.
Let's. Oh my god. That's a Sphinx.
This is insane!
Yeah. Damn it, Ryuji, get back! You're weak to wind!
Not a shadow, then what is it?
It's a cognition!
What's the difference?
Futaba's cognition created!
Oh, okay.
Hey, look out!
She's obviously resisting us. You okay?
Here it comes!
It's close. Uh-oh. Here we go. Yeah, somebody get some catnip in here. Maybe it'll help with the Sphinx, too.
Do not approach the Pharaoh's tomb.
Well, too late for that.
Misfortune will fall upon you.
I can see that.
Oh, look at it fly about. We can't reach it like this.
Not even with physical skills?
We've got no other option. Let's take it down with our guns and skills.
Okay. So basically physical attacks don't work here, and if I recall correctly, physical attacks from personas don't work either. So you have to use either your guns or your special attacks, like your, you know, these attacks here. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna use these. Let's see here. I think first things first, though, let's go over to our good friend, Neko Shogun. And use Masuka Kaja so everybody hits more appropriately. Yeah, something like that, yeah. I can check. Let's see if Assault Dive works. Yeah, it works. Well, it works, but it misses. Okay. Let's just heal that back then for Ryuji there. I mean, it's not that necessary, but the point of this part of the boss fight's a little tricky because obviously you can't do much to the boss right now. You have to kind of wait for an opening in order to go from there. Oh god, what did you do, Kira? Hold on. Less danger. Oh. You shouldn't be ashamed of that, but oh god. And yeah, as you can see, not too much damage from these shots here. You get more damage out of using your special skills, but obviously that's a little. You gotta have enough access to them in order to do that. I'll keep Neko Shogun out because Masuka Kaja seemed to help there, and I've got Regenerate 1 on him, so having that will probably help us. Is he resistant to wind, by the way? Let me look. No, he's weak to wind. Oh god, get him out! Get him out! We'll go over to Sandman.
Go down.
See if she's resistant to wind. Nope. Okay, well that's good. I'm just gonna have Ryuji guard for now because I don't want to get wind slashed or something like that. And we'll just do what we can. Thank you, thank you. I'll be here till Thursday. Try the veal.
Prepare yourself.
Seems weird though that I took Ryuji and Yusuke in here for a fight where we have to use special skills, I know, but trust me, she's very weak to physical attacks, so we'll make do once we get that far. Whose turn is next? Okay, so he's dizzy, so that's not good for us. Sayo maybe? I don't know if this will do any more, probably not. Yeah. Okay, so we need to... Well, actually, I think Morgana can cure it with Mapatra, so let's just do this for now. The other thing, the reason why, basically why I brought Morgana is because he can heal while I'm doing other things if need be, and he's also resistant to wind, so that helps a little bit. Yeah, it cures Dizzy, so let's do that. And then do Bufla again. This is going to take a little while. Hopefully she comes down from there quickly. Hey, where are you going?
How far did it fly up? What's it gonna do?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me?
Is it gonna dive attack us?
That's probably not good. So it takes it a turn before it'll dive attack us, so let's heal while we're at it. Where are you? There you are.
Principality. All right.
Thank you.
But yeah, as you can see, quite a bit of healing that you get out of that, so it makes a big difference. Everybody else can guard for now. get that extra HP and SP regeneration there.
Damn that thing. When's it gonna strike?
You can't tell? Normally you can tell when these things are going to happen. That's not a good sign. Do I have anybody resistant to physical? Yeah, Neko Shogun. And that's it, right? Okay, well, Neko Shogun's proving his worth in this fight. Let's just keep guarding. We never know when it's going to get back down, so we might as well just recharge our HP and SP while we're at it.
It's still not attacking?
She's really waiting up there for the opportune moment, isn't she? Oh, good lord. Just keep guarding. And Morgana's getting back all the SP that he had lost anyway, so that helps a little bit. Oh, good lord, man. I would have killed Morgana outright right there. Holy shit. We need healing! We need healing! Okay, now we're good. Phew! Close one.
This isn't good. I can't tell at all when it's gonna attack.
No? That's not good.
What do you mean you can't tell? You gotta tell us, Mona.
You're usually on top of these things.
I can't help it. There are some things that even I can't do.
Damn. This must be a little beyond him in terms of what he knows about shadows. Well, how are we supposed to fight it if we can't tell when it's gonna come down?
So this is inside my heart.
Good thing I cleared the way for her. Holy cow.
I didn't think it'd be like this.
Okay, well. I thought we took care of those murals.
Do you remember?
This is the suicide note. The men in black suits read it right after Mom died.
And then they flashed you with that little gray silver thing that they've got? No, probably not.
That's correct. Look at the next one.
Exhibit B.
This is when Mom jumped in front of that car.
That's right. Now the next.
I can't tell if she's trying to break her down or show her something. Doesn't her mom look different in the other pictures, though, compared to the picture when she jumped in front of the car?
Don't run. I thought you made your mind up after you talked to the Phantom Thieves.
Okay, I'll look. It's me complaining. Mom scolded me for bothering her.
Yes.
I knew it. It was me who killed Mom.
It seems like you're jumping to conclusions there, Futaba.
I was a bad daughter. I waited.
That's true, Conker. That's a good point. I don't really know. I don't think they ever get into that, whether or not you'd be recognized as a threat in your own palace. Like, even in games where that's actually the thing that happens, where they go into their own palaces, I don't think they ever explain that directly, because usually when they go into their own palaces, that's before you gain control of them as a party member, so I don't know.
It's just like I remember.
Are you sure?
Huh?
Remember everything. Don't avert your eyes.
I think the Shadow knows something Futaba does not.
When did this happen?
Just a little before Mom died. I whined about wanting to go on a family trip, but she scolded me and said no.
Was that all she said?
Mom said, "I'm too busy right now. I need to finish my cognitive research as soon as possible."
And what did you do?
I threw a tantrum. Told her she thought her research was more important than I was. That's when she scolded me.
What did she say afterwards? There was more.
Try to remember, Futaba. It's pretty important.
Did she say, "My research is almost over. Once it's finished, we can go wherever you like"?
Okay, well, that's a little more positive.
I'm sorry I've left you alone for so long, Futaba. Please try to understand, though.
It's a good thing she's got a photographic memory, otherwise these repressed memories might have been a little more difficult.
This research is really important. I need to complete it. Even if it costs me my life.
Damn, she kind of predicted her own future there, didn't she?
Did she hate you?
Doesn't sound like it.
Didn't? What? She smiled. Ugh, my head.
It hurts!
Well, you are poking around in there pretty good right now.
Which is true!
Your memories.
Huh? It's calling me?
Yes, because let's run towards the thing that's screaming and yelling outside of that door when you have no way of protecting yourself. That's a perfect observation to have. Meanwhile, we're not doing so hot.
We ain't doing shit to it.
No, we're not.
Huh? Futaba?
Well, she made it. I told you guys we could have taken her in here.
You came into your cognitive world?
Though that is kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
The person themselves coming into their own palace? If that happens...
What, Morgana? If that happens, what?
That's...
You killed her!
Oh god, here they come.
No!
Why don't you say something?
The voices, they're back! Yeah, she has plot armor right now, basically.
It's my fault.
Slow down, Futaba.
It's my fault that Mom...
What did you just say to your, shadow there? Ah, I thought she looked familiar.
Wait, is that monster her mother?
Her cognition of her, probably.
Futaba's desires and guilt must have distorted her cognition of her.
Well, I see we found the root of the problem.
The wish that her mother was alive again is mixed in as well, along with those eerie jeers.
That's no good.
You are nothing but a demon who stood in my way. I wish you had never been born.
Okay, but all of the threats that you're making are empty because it's not actually how Futaba feels, right? I mean, it's her distortion, but it's not the deep down feeling. Hmm.
What does she mean by that?
Probably the cognitive science.
Could she be talking about cognitive science?
Yeah.
You're going to die. There's no meaning to your life. No one needs you.
Nobody has to need her. There's meaning in her life as long as she
cares about
makes it. Futaba, fight it!
I should never have had Futaba. She was always such a bother. It seems you caused your mother a great deal of trouble, Futaba-chan. She must have had some kind of maternity neurosis.
So that must be the guy that read the suicide note to her.
Hey, we're gonna be in deep shit if this keeps up.
Well, what do you recommend we do?
So, because she thinks she killed her mother, and because she thinks she deserves to die,
We're all gonna die here. Shit.
Futaba gave birth to a palace where her mother wants her dead?
Yeah, that seems to be the problem.
Futaba-chan, look! There's no way that monster is your mother!
It's just your distorted desire of her, which is really bad, and you should...
It's just an illusion you created!
Yeah, you should probably get rid of that.
But... She never abused you, did she? Boss told us. He said she did her best to raise you alone.
Isn't this a false memory that's been imprinted upon you?
I think Yusuke's more
false
correct than
memory?
he's getting at there.
Ugh.
You made your mother destroy all her research, Futaba-chan.
Okay, who is this jackass, and why do you believe him?
As well, she lost her mind, and it's all because of you.
It's your fault.
Nope, there's the shadow.
Futaba Sakura, remember.
What exactly is she
You're the reason
remembering?
she committed suicide. You were just getting in the way of her research. Why did you think it was suicide?
Because of the note.
Well, who read the note to you?
Exactly. The men in black suits read her suicide note to you. And what was written on it?
And why were they the ones that you trusted rather than her
All
own
of her
feelings?
complaints about me.
Yes. The shock and the pain led you to avert your eyes. But they kept reading it aloud in front of your relatives. Think hard. Was that suicide note real? Would the mother you loved so much truly have written that?
Yeah, really.
Did she ever say such horrible things to you?
Something tells me she didn't.
No! She scolded me whenever I had tantrums, but she cared for me.
Then what about the suicide note?
A total lie!
There you go.
You were used. They forged her suicide note and laid the blame of her death upon you.
And how does that make you feel?
They trampled all over your young heart. Get mad. Don't forgive those rotten adults.
Come on, Futaba, you can do it.
Because I couldn't face myself. Or Mom's death.
But you can do something about it now.
Even then, why did they have to yell at me like that? Futaba-chan?
Are you alright?
What denies you is an illusion.
Oh, I think I know what's happening here.
A curse put upon you by the Heartless. You knew from the very beginning. And yet, you cowered in fear.
Because she didn't want to face the truth with her own eyes.
I knew, but I...
It's all your fault. This time you'll be the one to die.
I don't think so, lady.
Die as you were told. Who will you obey?
I think you should obey yourself there, Futaba.
Words spat out by a seething illusion? Or the truth within your own soul?
Reach out to that truth. Grab it with your own hands.
I won't let those distorted lies deceive me anymore. And I won't be led astray by others' voices either. I'm going to trust my own eyes and my own heart to distinguish the truth from the lies.
That's the spirit.
There's no way you're my mom! You're just a fake created by those horrid adults! I'll never forgive them!
I think she accepted her shadow there. Just a little bit. Well, okay then.
What is that?
That's a UFO. Oh god, Japan, why? She's 15, man. Come on, give it a break. Good lord. We couldn't escape without a super tentacle hentai porn joke, could we?
Lord Eye, the forbidden wisdom has been revealed. No mysteries. No illusions shall deceive you any longer.
Futaba, are you okay? Okay.
Look at that. Please, help me. That's gotta go.
Yeah. Well, you heard, lady. Let's take care of it. 20 minutes. I guess, yeah, you're right. It could have been worse, but just the thought, you know what I mean?
This is my heart's world, right? Hacking into my distortion should be no problem for me.
Okay, let's see what you've got. Oh, nice, a ballista. All right.
A ballista? Shoot it down with this, then beat the crap out of it.
You got it.
I get it now. Let's go.
Let's do this.
We're gonna fire that giant arrow thing, right?
Ballista, Ryuji, yes.
Mind if I do it?
You're gonna do it, because you're weak to win, so if I take you out of the fight, then I don't have to worry about you being weak to win, so... Alright, let's do this again. So, same thing as before, let's get Masuka Kaja on first and foremost there.
Alright.
So we can dodge some of her attacks. And then, basically, we just got a guard for now, although it might be bad because I might get hit by a weakness hit there from... if she uses a wind skill, but we'll be okay. Uh-oh, here we go. It's happening just like I said! Well, I'm dizzy now, so that's not good. It's okay, though. It's okay, though. We'll make it.
Change direction. Aim the tip at her.
So it takes a couple turns for the ballista to work properly, but once we get it working, trust me, it'll be good. Okay, so I'm dizzy. That's no good, but I have a solution. First things first, let's do this to get some HP back. Yeah, something like that, Carbon, something like that. Okay, so now we Mapatra, and we'll get rid of that dizzy. That'll help a little bit. Thankfully, the skills that you use won't miss when you are dizzy like that. It only affects your physical attacks, so... Ow. Of course, Morgana's a little bit squishier than the rest of us there, so we gotta be a little careful. Okay, Ryuji, you know what to do! Nice shot. Uh-oh, she's coming in! Jump out of the way! Nice. Alright, now, where were we? Good thing you're nobody's mother, then.
Shut up! You're not my mom! You're just a monster born from my own weakness! Everyone, keep attacking it! Don't let up!
Well, you know what they say, pain is weakness leaving the body! Alright, that's much better. Okay, let's do this then. Okay, so we need to get out Satanta, and we need to start swift striking the crap out of her, so let's do it. I'm going to use Rakunda first, though, because she's going to be stuck like that for a couple of turns, so let's take advantage of that while we can. But everybody else, yeah, just go for it. Yeah, that's a lot better. I'm going to have Morgana top everybody off here real quick. I probably could have just used one of those ones that restores 200 HP, but that's okay. And then Giant Slice. Would have been even better if I had Tempest Slash by this point, but that's okay. We're good. Alright, so let's do this now. Yeah, that's, like I said, that's much better. We should have her in no time flat at this rate. I think I won't use Masuka Kaja though, because obviously I don't want to get a weakness hit there. That would suck. Yeah, we can do this again, because she's not going anywhere this turn, so... Next turn is when she starts to go away.
Go down.
But we can do lots of damage while we're waiting for her to go, so... Nice job. Yeah, and if we had Materu Kaja, like if I got Chakokuten up to level 29 or something, we could increase everybody's attack, and this would already be over, but yeah, we don't have that quite yet. It's okay, though. It should be over very shortly anyway.
Sorry.
I'm just going to have Yusuke use a regular physical attack so that we're not like... There we go. Okay, so now she's gone, her defense will revert, but we've got to fire another ballista, which Futaba graciously takes care of for us.
I don't need a child who can find me. And children I don't need should be killed.
Good thing none of us are your children, then! That's not good. Okay, despair is bad. We should probably take care of that.
Damn, it's back at it again. I can tell with my persona.
Okay.
I'll let you know when the enemy's approaching.
Good, good. Now we've got somebody who can take care of it.
Far away right now.
Okay, so while Saizo has the despair status ailment, we cannot fire the ballista. So we're just going to hold off for a second. Going to get over to Morgana's turn so that we can Mapatra him to get rid of the despair. Oh, actually, he doesn't have that on Mapatra. So let's use an item to take care of that. Which one do I have that does that? Relax Gel, right? Yeah, there we go. I believe Energy Shower with Makoto would also take care of this, but we've got a Relax Gel, so we're good. Pretty much, Kira. Pretty much. Okay, anyway, let's do this. So she's still gone.
It's coming in hot.
But now she's coming in. Okay, Ryuji.
Let's bring that thing down.
You got it, Yusuke.
I'll shoot it.
Let's let Ryuji do it again just so that he can...
My hands are still numb from shooting it earlier.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll have Yusuke do it. We'll just have Ryuji guard while Yusuke shoots it down. He seemed pretty pumped up to do it anyway, so we'll give him an opportunity. Not use that one. Okay, Sandman, you're up again. You know what else we could do, actually? How many of those, no, not that. Unfortunately, I only have magic ointment. If you have physical ointment at this point, you can use it to basically use Tetrakarn on yourself, and when she drops on your head like that, it will deal damage to her. It will reflect the physical attack back at her. So there's that. I don't know that reference, unfortunately, Kira. Sorry. Okay, but everybody else guard for now. Ow. Okay, Morgana, I think you need a little healing. Okay, and in one more turn, this will basically be over because we'll have her drop down by that point. We're in the soup now, kid. That's all I know. Okay, I got it.
All right.
There we go. There you go, Morgana. Almost back to full. Everybody else guard for now, because we don't want to get hit by a freaking wing blast. Of course, if she hits Ryuji with that, which she didn't, thankfully, he would have gotten hit with a weakness hit here anyway, but because you only guard once when you guard, so you got to be a little careful about that, obviously. Oh, are you? Okay. Get her, Yusuke! Nice. It's too bad Futaba can't be on the battlefield herself to take care of this, but we'll be fine. I'm gonna heal real quick just to top everybody off myself. And then everybody else can beat the crap out of her just like we've been.
I appreciate it. Sorry.
Like I said, though, Joker is still the best healer out of everybody right now, so we gotta kind of keep that in mind. Nice. We'll even do a lucky punch, why not? Doesn't do much, but, you know, does enough. Alright, well, she's close. Mind if I do the honors? Give it to her! Only hit twice. That means she's done. Hold her up. Well, I'm about to,
What you say to me, I will live.
Okay. All pretenses aside, we're aborting Cognitive Wakaba. Goodbye. No mercy. I'm just glad that she didn't die by falling down the stairs. Then that would have been the ultimate irony. I'm such a fucked up person, I'm sorry. Look at all those levels. Oh, hey, Futaba got a level as well. Nice.
Step forward.
And now we're level 34, so we can make a couple of personas that I've been waiting to make for a little bit yet. But we'll do that later when it actually becomes pertinent to do that. Not right now.
Futaba.
She's probably exhausted after all that, I'd imagine.
You're freaking incredible.
Yeah, nice job. Are you okay?
Whoa, what in the world?
Yeah, we get a clothes change when it happens. It's a little sudden.
Ooh, it's totally skin tight.
Yeah, okay, well, nobody was looking at that, but okay.
Another thing showed up?
Is that her real mom?
Huh? Futaba.
Sounds like it.
Thank you for choosing to remember the real me.
I'm sorry for being so selfish. Mom.
Don't come over here. This isn't where you're supposed to be, is it?
But I finally got to see you again.
Are you being selfish again?
I love you, Mom.
I love you too, Futaba. Now, you should get going.
How sweet. She got to see her one last time. The way that she actually was before she passed on.
Oh, right. Medjed.
Yeah, we had a deal, didn't we?
Where are you going?
Home. I know how to use the nav now.
Oh, okay. Well, that was easy.
Oh, right.
She kind of steps to the beat of her own drum, doesn't she?
She left.
That girl marches to the beat of her own drum, doesn't she?
Hey, Yusuke and I are on the same wavelength. Can't say that very often.
Like you're one to talk.
Damn.
But if we have her on our side... Wait, what about her treasure?
Hmm.
Oh yeah, we almost forgot.
I guess we could go check the sarcophagus.
It's empty?
I think I know why, though. Palace is collapsing.
What's going on? Wasn't it supposed to be here?
Futaba herself was the treasure.
Yeah, that was what I was gonna get at. I think her being herself and coming to terms with everything was the treasure, so.
And she's gone, so of course it's empty.
Okay, that means one thing and one thing only.
Shoot. This is bad.
We need to get out of here!
Not only did the real person come into her own palace, she awakened to a persona while she was here. This place could collapse any second now.
Then let's leave.
We've accomplished our mission if her palace is crumbling. We should hurry back to reality.
Yeah, I think so.
That would be wise.
Because we're probably gonna die if we don't, so let's go. I don't think that's how pyramids work, but okay. Morgana? A little help? No, Jesus. Everybody jump in the back door! Go! I don't even want to talk about what just happened there. Let's just... Don't think about it too deeply, please. Well, good thing Makoto's got her license, because otherwise, holy cow. Well, that was intense. Okay.
Hey, you guys still alive?
I mean, there's pieces of me there, and there, and there, but I'm good.
I thought I was gonna die and... hey! Will you let go already?
How do they always end up in this situation? Oh, Jesus.
Sorry!
Not again.
Something like that, Conquer. Oh, hey, boss.
What are you guys doing out here?
Oh, just dicking around in the hot heat. Enjoying the summer.
Reminds me, where's Futaba?
What about Futaba?
Oh, she was here with us a minute ago. We don't know where she went, though.
Oh, yes. We came all this way, so how about we enjoy some coffee?
Okay.
Oh, that's a great idea!
Save Anne from herself there.
That's fine, but...
We'll talk about it later, boss. Don't worry. Yusuke!
Oh, I almost forgot. I have some business to take care of, so you guys go on ahead.
Business, huh?
Okay, gotcha.
Wonder what she's up to.
Let's go see Futaba.
Oh, what we're up to. Okay. Off we go.
Futaba?
Why are you out here?
Can you hear me? Please say something.
Well, she's probably exhausted. We could use a diorama if we were able to, but maybe I could give her a relax gel.
Could this be our fault? Is it because we defeated her monstrous mother?
Well, we defeated the distortion, so that probably means she's okay.
No. That was nothing more than a cognitive being created in her mind. Destroying it wouldn't cause memory loss or put a physical burden on her.
Well, that's good.
What should we do?
Hey,
don't you know a doctor?
Oh, that's right. We could take her to Dr. Takemi.
You do. Can you contact them?
Yeah, hold on. Give me a sec.
A house call is going to cost you, you know.
I've got the money, Dr. Takemi. Trust me.
How much will it be?
That was a joke.
She knows me. She knows me, Makoto. She's always like this.
So, how is her condition?
Her pulse, breathing, temperature, and blood pressure are all normal. No ocular abnormalities either.
Well, those are all good.
I'm not sure why, but it seems this girl is in some kind of light stupor.
Okay.
Furthermore, she lacks muscle for her age. I doubt she has much stamina either.
So probably her being a shut-in didn't help when she awakened her persona. It left everybody else, including Makoto, who's probably the fittest out of all of us, in complete exhaustion, so I can't imagine what it did to Futaba.
I see. The rebound from her awakening was too strong.
Well, don't say that too loud.
There may have been too many abnormal circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
We simply cannot keep quiet about this. We should let Boss know.
Okay.
Wouldn't he figure out our identities?
We could take Dr. Takemi to him. That might help corroborate our
Still,
story.
We should tell him, shouldn't we?
Yeah, we probably should. Maybe we should bring him here so he can find out.
I think that would be best. Letting him know is really the only option we have.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I guess it can't be helped now. Just keep the circumstances that led up to this a secret, okay?
Yeah, probably a good idea. So here she is.
Hey, Futaba? Hey!
Good morning, Chrono! Oh, wait, wrong game. Yeah, exactly, Conker.
Oh dear.
What do you think it is, boss? Dr. Takemi said she's okay, but...
About Futaba.
Whoa, why do you guys look so down?
Yeah, well...
Futaba-chan's condition.
What, this? It happens every so often.
Oh, does it?
Huh? She must have used up all her energy. It's like she ran out of batteries.
So she's basically a robot. Great.
I think it happens because she doesn't get enough exercise.
Probably true. Probably true.
What?
And we were all
For
worried.
a few days whenever this happens.
Oh, okay.
I'll make sure she gets plenty of rest. Here, keep an eye on her. I'm gonna go close the store.
Okay. Well, that was easy.
It's hard to describe how I feel right now.
I think that's a mutual feeling there, Makoto.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty frustrated.
Well, we took care of it, guys. Mission accomplished. Let's celebrate.
I'm glad she's okay. But what are we gonna do about Medjed?
Well, yeah, there is that. That's true. Futaba 3.0. Oh, she's awake.
She's up.
Medjed. Tired. Gonna sleep for a bit.
And she's down.
She fell asleep again?
Futaba-chan! For a bit? How much is she planning on sleeping?
If I had to guess, I'd say about 14 days, but I could be wrong.
We probably shouldn't wake her up either.
Yeah, probably not.
What to do?
It's too late for us to find another hacker.
We're gonna have to come up with some kind of backup plan.
All we can do is wait for her to wake up.
Okay. Well, we've got other stuff we can do in the meantime, so it's not that big of a deal. Well, that was exhausting. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be good. So now that we've taken care of that, we just gotta wait for Futaba to recover, and then she'll help us with stopping Medjed's plan. But in the meantime, we've got a few other things that we need to do. We still need to help out Dr. Takemi with her little request with Oyamada. We still need to help out with that one girl that the fortune teller was seeing so that we can rub it in her face when we change her boyfriend's heart. And obviously we still have to continue on with all of our confidants there and make sure that they're all good to go. We need to also work on our social stats to make sure that everything is all good to go. And all of these things need to happen by the end of the summer. So we've got a lot on our plates right now. Yeah, learn to hack stuff real quick. Let me just take a quick trip up to Akihabara. Maybe they'll be able to teach me over there. Well, we took action already, and now we just need to wait for our other action to happen, that being Futaba. Is she in our list here yet? No. She becomes a party member, but obviously since she's sleeping, she's not going to be in our party anytime soon. But we need to make sure that we take care of that, hopefully at some point in the future. And all of that is going to have to happen on the next episode of Persona 5 The Stream Edition. I'm going to be taking a few days off because today is unfortunately the last day that Pepper is going to be my little co-commentator there. I don't think she'll say goodbye, though. She's never been one to howl or anything. Can you say goodbye to all the people? Can you say goodbye to everybody? Oh, you're all right. You're okay. Well, she's up and awake, so I'm glad for that. Anyway, yeah, so we will take care of all of the rest of this stuff once we get back on Saturday. I'll be down one co-commentator, and that's unfortunate, but as I said before, I would rather that she not be suffering any longer, so we'll, it's just something that has to do. So, yes, thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. And I will see all of you on the next one on Saturday. Take care, and have a good night.